Hello again, Timberwolves fans. Are you ready for the explosion of Timberwolves basketball? It is September the 30th, 2013. This is episode number 107 of Timberwolves Explosion. I am your host, Paladino Joey, and with me once again is...
Marcus the Forecaster.
Yes, sir. We are back in the house. This is the real deal. Timberwolves Explosion is on the sportstuff.com and on iTunes. Thank each and every one of you always for downloading and listening to this show. We have the real deal here, folks. It's been 1 year since the hit of hits of Timberwolves Explosion. Literally about 1 year ago. Record numbers, spectacular turnout. Oh, man. Can we do it again, Marcus? Can we do it again? Oh, God, let's hope so. So, yes, I think so. Yes, I think so. So, yes, this is the season preview 2013-2014 of the Timberwolves and of the NBA. And like per usual, we start with some league talk and then on to the Timberwolves overall preview and then ultimately our predictions and such. And we're changing the whole, remember how we always do the East and West surprise and flop? We're going to change it per Marcus's request from flop to tank. That's right, tank. Teams that are going to tank in each conference. Don't you just love that? Do you like that? It's a perfect perfect analogy, though.
And it's pretty obvious which teams are tanking.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's all about the Wiggins sweepstakes.
Mm-hmm. The beginning of the sweepstakes of the Wiggins. Yes. Don't you just love it?
Yeah, it's actually more teams are playing for a championship. The other half of the league is playing for Wiggins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty much it, isn't it? It's a championship or Wiggins. So hopefully you're on the championship side, right?
No one wants to be in the middle.
Oh God! Yeah, tell that to the Vikings at their middle quarter. Yeah, look what happens when you get like the 12th pick versus the first or second. You know what I mean? Tell that to the Vikings at that quarterback they have. Oh, check out Purple Mafia whenever you can out there, guys. Yep. Minnesota Vikings show. I'll be recording that tomorrow night. Yeah, tonight's September the 30th, Monday, September the 30th, if I didn't mention that. But anyhow, and hello to those of you in South Dakota that may be listening for the first time on Dakota Sports FM. If you can't be in front of a computer, you can always tune in to Dakota Sports FM via TuneIn. Yeah, TuneIn on your Android or Apple device, and I'm sure BlackBerry and Windows Phone as well. Anyhow, yes. Where do we start? Yes, we start with it's a three-peat. It's a three-peat. Is that a sign of the Miami Heat three-peating this year? We'll get to that later, much later. Michael Beasley leads off the show again, one last time because he's joined Miami. Well, all right then. How about that? They also signed Greg Oden.
That's the best signing of the season.
Yeah, Michael Beasley back to Miami. Really?
Bringing his best product to Miami, or hey, that's where he wants to be, to buy the best product.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. Now, Michael Beasley smoked way too much marijuana last year in Miami. Now, remember who said that one, right? You could tell by the voice, right? Oh,
now
man.
He's able. Now he's at the spot where he can buy it the best product.
Pat Riley, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Pat Riley? We respect you. You really built a good team over there, but what are you doing?
Yeah, it's already been shown if you give Beasley his own team, Phoenix Suns.
Phoenix, oh my God.
Give him the green light. Say, hey, just go ahead and shoot. We know what you can do. We see it in you.
Sorry, I'll go.
He didn't do anything.
No.
So you're going to send him to Miami?
Oh my God! Why don't you send him to the Clippers while you're at it? No, and I mean the other Clippers, the team that was, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't see anything positive about this.
Oh my God! Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
He's going to be able to purchase at will.
Mm-hmm.
Find his old suppliers, and then he didn't like being in Miami.
No, he didn't. He
got shut out by Wade. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure he's not going to, have a great chemistry
LeBron,
especially
and
in the locker
Beasley,
room. Like,
yeah.
I remember the way you went past the ball to me.
It's not going to be any better. I can't imagine it's going to be any better. And it's like, for me, it was already like I thought he blew his last chance already, but I guess Miami's going to give him one very last chance.
Yeah. Well, we'll put it this way. Last season, if Beasley was on the Heat while they played the Spurs, it would have been like a Ginobili performance. He would have been a liability.
Yeah.
The Spurs would have won.
Yeah, really, though, when you think about that. Yeah. If he was on the court. Because we all know about old 4-1. Yeah, I always bring it up, but I mean, still, that's Michael Beasley in a nutshell right there.
Yeah, Beasley, he might score a couple points, but he's a complete liability on defense.
Yeah, and his decision making is like off the charts.
Yeah, turnovers. It was worse than having Luke forced to play shooting guard.
Yeah, that was rough. It was rough, but Beasley's even worse. Yes. Yeah. Luke Ridnour forced to play shooting guard. On both ends, it didn't make all too much sense. Maybe a little bit on offense, but on defense, really,
Well, the only positive I can say about that, about Beasley being in Miami,
yes,
is the price.
Yeah,
which is better than I could say for the Wolves. How much we paid for Turiaf.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I think the Heat could have used Turiaf, actually, when you think about it. Turiaf would be a nice fit there. Just which could, if you're ready, to slide into the semi-next topic.
Who was there?
Who's that? Yeah, he was there, wasn't he? He was there, yeah. It's like, I was like thinking that too. I'm like, wait, was he? Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Okay. Shame on them for letting him go. Damn you for letting him go. Okay, I'm just kidding. That was from Halloween. Yeah, that's coming up in about a month here. About a month, literally a month away.
Yeah, I think since we paid Terrell so much, I think he's getting minutes, unfortunately. But I hope he produces. I know he can block shots.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. That's the one thing. Yeah, and the Wolves have needed that since the beginning of time, because the current starting center isn't really a shot blocker, but but at least the two backups are for sure, Gorgie and Ronnie. But speaking of centers that were supposed to block shots, Brandon Roy, a 7-foot version of Brandon Roy, is also signed with the Miami Heat. Yes, he's finally signed with somebody. It took like 15 years. It's like he's going to Cleveland. He's going to be with Cleveland. He's going to Orlando. He's going to sign with this team, that team, this team, that team. Well, he finally is signing with the Miami Heat, which I originally thought where he should have gone in the first place.
Man. Okay.
But I'm an idiot, aren't I?
I'm just going to say something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
That name should never be said on the show again.
Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have said it, should I? Joey?
When you first said his name, it put me in a rage.
I got to back up. Yeah, it was very evil. What he did, yes.
Yeah.
Brandon Roy, yes. And, well, it was interesting.
Yeah, we appreciate everything you did for the community.
Yes.
As far as the Timberwolves, oh, man.
He deliberately would refuse to renegotiate that contract.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, negotiate any type of buyout.
Yeah, we helped your buddy out.
Will Conroy. Yep.
Yeah.
Look at us talking about Brandon Roy.
Yeah. Oh, just his name, just
it's demonic. Yeah.
Yeah.
In Wolves circles, it's very that was insane. 5 games, $5 million.
We had low hopes for you, but you screwed us over, man.
Mm-hmm. You did in a big way.
If you're listening, we gave you a chance. You could have said you could have been gracious.
Mm-hmm.
Taking less money,
even like a little
need
bit.
It. Yeah. No, the team rolled the dice on you like we did.
Mm-hmm.
You could have done us a solid.
And he refused. I mean, completely refused.
Yeah, take less money. So, his name should be banned from the show.
I mean, it officially is. So let's consider it done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot say that name anymore. Can I? Please slap me if I do. Please slap me if I do. So yes, well, I won't call him that anymore. He looks like LeBron, but older, even though he's younger. That's Greg Oden. Is a Miami Heat member of the Miami Heat, whatever the word is, because it's a single, not plural name of a team. What's that? He is.
I was just laughing because of how easily you say he looks older.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Two 40-year-olds on the Heat.
Yeah, he does look old, doesn't he? Oh, look at us talking about the Miami Heat and 40-year-olds.
50-year-olds. They look, yeah.
He looks old and his knees are, yeah, they're old too. But he's signed with the Heat. Okay, we'll see what happens. I would be nice if he stayed healthy. It would be great.
Yeah. I mean, there's, like him and Bynum.
Yes,
if they can stay healthy, they can do wonders for their teams.
Mm-hmm. Those teams could be extremely big time.
Yeah.
Could be the East Finals for Pete's sake. It could be.
But the thing is, the amount of money that Cleveland paid, paid Bynum.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a lot of egg on their face.
Mm-hmm. If it blows up, yeah. Like Philly last year. Whoa. Oh, my God. That hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That hurts.
They got give away one of our stars.
They got absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They got James Harden in that deal. Just like, we were... Yep, and that's another topic we're going to get to shortly. Well, later.
Yeah.
Thunder.
The move was so bad, they were forced to give away another star.
Mm-hmm.
Just to purchase a tank.
Yep. They're in the tank list. Yeah, that's for damn sure. the freaking... Yeah, Philadelphia and all that good stuff. Hopefully Cleveland isn't. I don't think so, but we'll see. But yeah, Odin, does he make a difference? Well, I guess we'll just let that play out, I suppose, because it's unlikely, but maybe, just because, a la he who shall not be named. Yeah, so another 40-year-old on Miami. Juwan Howard, well, I thought he was already an assistant coach anyway, but he's an assistant coach for the Miami Heat.
Cheerleader.
Yeah. What the hell was he doing on that roster last year? I mean, I was like, dude, come on. He's like all running around celebrating in the locker room wearing his street clothes. What was the point? Yeah, he was an assistant coach, I got to think, and now he officially is one. So, Juwan Howard will be a member of the Miami Heat for the remainder of time.
Oh, yeah, he's there. He's there. I mean, yeah, he was pretty much just a cheerleader.
Mm-hmm. Especially last year, my goodness. But really, the year before, too, the hard work and dedication in the gym.
Yeah, I couldn't believe you said that.
This guy, he hasn't been a factor in the league for 5 years.
Like, is he serious?
Yeah. I don't think he was.
Did he say that?
I don't know. That was mental, man. He's fired, right? But yeah, moving on, because Juwan Howard, not really that important at this point. No. Another guy who's not important, Johnny Flynn, is signing with China. So, yeah, we'll just... anything more to say about that?
Good luck.
Good luck, yes, good luck. Yeah, he played in Australia last year. Now he's going to China. So he's going to try to emulate Stephon Marbury.
He's going to do a world tour.
He's going to be like Marbury now. He's going to win a championship and be like, you won a championship. Yeah, big deal. We're happy for you, right? We're happy for you. But two guys that are, I got to think, fairly relevant. One of them maybe extremely relevant in the postseason this year. That being Paul George and DeMarcus Cousins. Who'll be working with Shaqinator. We're going to kind of merge that topic together. Shaqinator, yes. Paul George and DeMarcus Cousins each signing big, giant contracts. Congratulations to them. They are sticking with their teams in Indiana and Sacramento for a while now. Yes. Paul George, no surprise there. DeMarcus Cousins, I'm a little surprised. I thought for the longest time he was going to get traded at some point.
Yeah.
It never happened, did it?
Yeah, I really don't know how well Shaq and Cousins are going to mesh.
Yeah, that's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, so I know Shaq's not going to put up with any type of bull.
Mm-hmm. No, he's not. And DeMarcus has not really been a listener at all so far.
Cousins, I want you to be the most dominant center in the league.
Because we know Dwight's not going to be that guy.
Dwight's not going to do it.
I told him 1,000,000 times you could be a dominant center in this league. Did he listen? No. You better listen.
So right now, I put Pekovic ahead of you.
In my top 10 on the Courtside podcast. The Courtside podcast. Hank McCoy. Vince Germano. Vince Germano!
I know you can do it.
Huh?
It's like I know you can do it.
No, you can do it. Yes, Shaquille O'Neal is now a minority owner in the new ownership group of the Sacramento Kings, who are staying in Sacramento. Yes. The same team 10 years ago, literally 10 years ago, he called the Sacramento Queens because he was not scared of them at all, you know. Remember that?
Yeah,
You remember when he said that?
Yeah.
Back when the Lakers were like going for a 3-peat or 4-peat, they were going to go for the 4-peat. I don't care about the Sacramento Queens at all. Because
You even had a rap about it.
Yeah. So he's bought the Sacramento Queens. They're not the Seattle Supersonics yet. No, they're not going to be. They're going to need a new. Was it Mr. Hanson's going to need a new venue to go there? Luckily, it's not Minnesota Timberwolves anytime soon. I hope. Knock on wood.
I know I'd be a little angry if I was a Kings fan.
Yeah, really? You called them the Queens.
Like,
Look at you.
Yeah, like you didn't beat us. We if I was a true fan, not a new fan.
Yeah.
Back when we know you guys. You with the help of the refs took that from us.
Mm-hmm.
We remember Bibby's face meeting Kobe's elbow.
Yeah.
There
was a lot of stuff in this series.
Yeah.
And the luckiest bounce ever, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
That was bullcrap.
Oh, man.
That hurt, didn't it?
Yeah.
Luckiest bounce of all time. Sacramento was going to win the NBA Finals if that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And they may have won the damn thing because who they played? The Nets? Oh, scary. Oh, no.
Everything
they
before
the Nets.
that. Everything before that. I mean, it was Sac against the Lakers and the refs.
Oh, man. Yes, it was. And that was Rick Edelman's club there, too.
And then you got Shaq Diesel, the big Aristotle.
I'm the king now. I'm the king.
Yeah, but I know at least on TNT we're going to hear a lot about Barkley mentioning Cousins. Because Barkley was really high on Cousins. Mm-hmm. Saying that he can probably be the best.
Hopefully Shaq's high on him, too. Yeah. Hopefully, right, at this point, right? Yeah. No, but then again, he must be a little bit, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's here's a little miniature anecdote. I might as well throw this on here because it's you know how we like to have good information on this show and stuff that you're not going to get on any other show probably. Certainly not another Timberwolves show, but certainly not. Our buddy Paul Tudorverse Caniff, well, he's moving to Seattle at some point. That son of a gun. Why? We're not sure. But no, I'm kidding. Yeah, he's moving to Seattle at some point.
Yeah,
and he made a interesting comment about how the Kings were going to move to Seattle at one point. He was saying they could have kept the name Kings because, well, Seattle is in King County. You know how every city is in a part of a county, like Hennepin County, blah, blah. The county there is King County. I didn't know that. So they could have called them the Seattle Kings, he thought. Interesting little anecdote, huh? Isn't that crazy? Figure it's relevant to this show. Might as well bring it up. Yes. You like that? You're like, no. Seattle Kings.
I like the name Lakers. Kind of still bothers me.
Yes, it does.
Like, don't associate us. Once you move, change your name.
Yeah, that's messed up, isn't it?
Yeah, don't keep the name.
The L.A. Ocean Liners, because an ocean liner is a big ship in the ocean. A Laker is a big ship in the Great Lakes, like in Duluth. Duluth, we like to call it with Duluth with a PH. Yeah, it's like an ocean liner, but it's meant for the Great Lakes. Like, the big ships you see in Duluth or probably Detroit and all those places, Chicago.
Well, speaking of name changes, the Toronto Raptors are going to make a big move and changing the name, colors.
Are they?
Yep.
It's for real going to happen. Huh?
Yeah. About time.
Yeah, that's going to be very interesting. So they're actually going to change the name?
Yeah. Everything.
Whoa.
Whole makeover.
When did this come up?
Today.
You serious?
I found out today, yeah.
Holy cow. That's news to me. There's breaking news here at Timberwolves Explosion literally right now to me.
Which is about time.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. There's not a lot of bulls running around in Chicago, but...
Yeah, really.
An extinct dinosaur.
Yeah.
I don't see any...
Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? I mean, it's cool in one way, but...
Yeah, not like Grizzly Bears, Memphis.
As long as they don't call them the Maple Leafs again. Like, could you imagine being named after a leaf? You have been named after a leaf. What do leaves do? They get mulched, they get smushed.
Blown away.
They get eaten, and they get blown away. Not so many Stanley Cups the Toronto Maple Leafs have won since, 1961. Check out Brave the Wild at some point, but...
Yeah, but I think that's an indication that Toronto, the they're trying. They're
Huh?
trying. They're not trying to be a bad team anymore.
Yeah.
So I think they're in a whole different mindset. Like, look, we got some players here. We got some pieces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good on them,
Which
too.
would be... Well, I guess.
Good on him.
Yeah, I guess I kind of ruined it.
What'd you do?
Which will be on my list.
How dare
One of
you?
the surprises.
How dare you? How dare you drop a spoiler? But hey, that's fun. And that's the way we tease. We keep you listening out there.
You know,
Yes, for those of you that may be listening live.
they'll be
yes.
on there somewhere.
Yes, it shall be on there. So yes, Hank McCoy and Vince Germano, they do a show called the Courtside Podcast. We subscribe to that in a big way. It's it's absolutely awesome. They had a top 10 power forwards and top 10 centers. Obviously, the other as well. But the relevant one right now, currently, to this show is the power forward and center one, because Kevin Love happens to reside at the power forward and Pekovic happens to reside at center. Kevin Love, number one on Vince Germano's list for power forwards. We appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Very smart.
Very smart pick. His number 2 pick was Pau Gasol, though, which is kind of funny. Like, really? Pau Gasol? Really?
Still productive.
I guess I can't complain
Overpaid,
too much, right?
Still productive.
Yeah, a bit expensive, but yeah. Look at you. I don't know if I was going to bait you into some kind of funny thing about the Lakers again. Oh, Marcus had said some harsh stuff about the Lakers of late, but Hank McCoy picked Kevin Love third.
What are you doing, McCoy?
Third.
Come on, Hank.
Okay,
what are you
sorry.
doing? Third.
Yeah, and the funny part is Vince didn't seem to argue with that one, which I was like, what? But, I mean, I suppose the reasoning was, well, he played only 18 games last year and all that good stuff, and the injury history.
But he did it
Look at you.
doing knuckle push-ups.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see any other power forward doing knuckle push-ups. I mean, you gotta be serious to do knuckle push-ups. I mean, you gotta be committed.
Oh.
Okay? And he's showing the commitment to be a better player. I mean, he's out there playing, what, volleyball?
Yeah.
Technician?
Hey.
I mean, come on.
Just stay off that sandy beach, though, because we know what happened to, like, a good running back many years ago. That's a weird, random topic, but his career ended, yes.
Yeah. Only a power forward of Kevin Love's caliber can make a game-winning shot, okay, and make a Jesus pose. Come on.
I remember that. Yeah, that was the Clipper game, right?
Yeah. Well, part of me didn't feel right about that, but it was like, "Come to me, children."
That was something.
It wasn't like a celebration with everyone else. It was kind of like, "Come to me."
Yeah, isn't that something? I was like, what in the world? Oh, that was something.
It shows leadership.
That was that Clipper shot. It was nice, but
it was a good shot.
It was.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't play a lot of games, but LaMarcus.
Yeah, he picked LaMarcus Aldridge number 2.
Yeah,
LaMarcus
I
Aldridge.
like that name, by the way.
Yeah, there you go.
And,
That's another version of Marcus.
He complained.
LaMarcus?
Yeah, complained. Oh, no, star. Why would you pick Kevin Love over me?
And boy, does he have an agenda against Kevin Love every single time they play each other. It's ridiculous.
But he gets fouled out.
Yeah. He's always trying to, like, start a fight with Kevin Love, and Love's, like, going like this look on his face, like, what is wrong with you? Yeah.
I'm a freaking man, and you're nothing but a child. You're a child.
Yeah, the guy doesn't rebound at all. His defense is like,
He has a mid-range shot.
But he does go off for, like, a jillion points every now and then, that son of a gun.
Kevin Love also has mid. What?
Oh, yeah,
he
just
doesn't
a little
use
bit.
it anymore.
No.
But if you wanted to, you could.
He wants to shoot from like.
But he'd rather make 3 points than 2 points. Mm-hmm. And he still scores from down low.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, he does.
Come on, Hank.
Yeah, I hope he does.
Come on,
Hank, look at you.
Games played aside.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah.
Really? And his, should I say his number 1? You probably, it's Tim Duncan. I guess. Damn it. No, I guess so.
The fundamentals.
Big fundamental. Okay, sorry. Everybody's the big something. So who's Kevin Love? The big 3-pointer? Okay, I'm just kidding.
The big hips. The big wide.
Look at you. Are you calling
That's
him
what
fat?
it was.
Are you calling him
That's
fat?
part of his,
Okay.
when he first got here, he was a little plump.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, but he's wide, so it's hard to get around him. Mm-hmm. It's easy to box out.
Mm-hmm. The rebounding machine.
Yeah. So that wideness helped him out. But yeah, Tim, I can't really argue with that.
Yeah, it's like we try not to. Yep.
Yeah, you got scoring and experience, defense
and the legacy. The legacy is like off the charts.
Yeah,
he's if you have a number 1 all time, I'm sure he's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 1 on the top 10 all time list. He's got to be probably about 1.
But to put Aldridge, come on.
Look at you. You know what's really cool though about all that? They both had Blake Griffin really low. It's just like yes, really like 8th or something. I forget. One of them had 8th. One of them had like 5th. But that's good. Yeah, at least we're not talking about him being number 1 because I just might have to turn the show off there. Yeah. No.
Just flip the computer over.
Yeah, look at this. Listen to these guys. Me? No more iPod for you guys. No. But yeah, Vince had Pekovic 9th, and Hank did not have Peck at all.
It's kind of low.
What's going on here? What's going on with Hank, though? 0 love for the Wolves. He does not like us. He does not like us, does he? What do you think of Hank? He hates our guts.
Well, he lost some credibility points.
Oh, look at you.
Just a couple. I mean, to have Aldridge, and he's complaining. I can't say that because Love also complains a lot.
Yeah, you think?
A lot.
Where's the foul? Come on! Oh, by the way, they just got a layup on the other end. But yeah, Love's
also funny. It's bad when he's complaining so much that he's not even in the camera anymore.
Yeah, it's like Love, please get back on defense, please.
Yeah.
Maybe slide kick the ref on the next play or something, but
just do that when
slide kick the ref. I can't help it. I got that on my mind after I thought I wanted to see Luke Ridnour do that.
Do it during a timeout.
Yeah, I wanted to see Luke Ridnour do that to Derek Fisher one time.
But yeah, all jokes aside, Hank, I'm sure you have your reasons why you have Peck so low. I don't understand it, but I'm really high on Peck. So
look at you, really? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, it's Pekovic should be somewhere in there. Yeah. No love from Vince though. No love from Hank on Pekovic. Yeah, no top 10.
It might be the injuries.
At least that's pretty much what it is. It might be. That's what slowed me down a little bit too, unfortunately. And that gosh dang baby hook shot. I'm sick of it.
Had so many moves.
Yeah, use your moves. Yeah, use your moves. Please stop with slow down with the baby hook at least. Yeah. It'd be so much better if you did.
Oh man, I missed a joke.
Which one?
I could have said I'm high as Beasley on Pekovic.
Oh man, that would be awesome.
I gotta use that
I'm
one
as high as Beasley on Rubio.
Use it again.
I'm as high as Beasley on Rubio. Rubio's the 3rd best point guard. No, not quite. Maybe 10th, but Hank made fun of me for that one too. He just hates us. Okay, sorry. So with that, we're gonna take a quick break and jump straight into the Timberwolves. Yes, right after this.
Do you shop on Amazon? Did you know that you can support this podcast just by doing your normal shopping on Amazon? It's really easy to do. Just go to thesportstuff.com and click on one of the many Amazon pictures. Do your normal shopping, and Amazon sees that we referred you, and they give us a percentage. We'd like to thank you in advance for supporting thesportstuff.com, and please use our Amazon link. Now enjoy the rest of the show.
We are going round like Saturn's rings. We are going down.
And we are back here on Timberwolves Explosion episode number 107, which is a reminder for all of you on your mobile devices. For Apple, it's iTunes. For Android, it's Double Twist. Simply download that, press the podcast button, and search for Timberwolves Explosion, Purple Mafia, or whatever on there, and there you go. You'll be ready to listen to podcasts. All right, well, so let's jump straight into the Timberwolves, Marcus. Yep. Timberwolves are all healthy, ready to rock and roll. Here we go. We're healthy. Everything's fine. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Puttinger. has an apparent knee injury, will require surgery. Oh, come on, please. No, it's just a joke. I'm just dreaming. I'm going to pinch myself. Oh, he's hurt. What?
And what makes it worse is he's going to the same specialist that Rubio saw.
James Andrews, right? Dr. James Andrews.
And he's not going to do some basic surgery that any doctor can do. I mean, you go to him if it's something serious.
Yeah.
So unfortunately,
That's the main guy, yeah.
Yeah, like Flip said, he didn't want to speculate, but he's talking about 6 to 8 weeks, which it may be longer.
Yeah, 6 to 8 weeks. Hopefully not longer, because last year it was like forever.
Yeah.
It was about...
Yeah, that took, months?
It took months. He finally came back in March when it was, like, irrelevant. Season was over then.
That's what I think. But
we were still here. Yes, we were. Wink, wink.
It may be a blessing in disguise. Silver lining, I should say. I should say blessing in disguise.
Potential playing time. Yep, and we'll get to that really shortly. But, yeah, I'm about to say it, but I'll just really brief detail about the injury, of course. Last year, luckily this time it's late September and not mid to late November. So hopefully if it's just 6 to 8 weeks, he'll hopefully be back by around Thanksgiving-ish, which will give us something to be thankful for, hopefully. But something also to be thankful for is in Shabazz Muhammad's world is he may potentially get a little playing time now instead of getting buried. Yeah.
Or D-Leagued.
Or D-Leagued, yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but now he gets NBA experience.
Yeah, legit NBA experience. Hopefully he will get that in the right direction. Yeah. Also, briefly, apologize if there was a little choppiness in the audio in the previous segment. Just got to mention that. Apologize for that. If there was a teeny tiny bit, I had something up that was affecting things. So do apologize if that was the case. But yeah, more playing time for the Shabazz Muhammads of the world, potentially. Corey Brewer is going to start at small forward, though, right?
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things. And I'm happy with that.
Derek Williams might try to battle him for that, but I think because of his lack of defense, I think he'll be coming out with the second unit.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately. And, yeah, because he's not going to start at power forward, barring knuckle push-ups 2.0 or some other BS. I got to stop calling knuckle push. Yeah, no, we can't. We can't. We're going to tease Kevin Love about that for all eternity because it's just so weird. Couple guys lost weight. Love is in way better shape. Obviously, Williams is in really good shape. Shabazz is in really good shape. Like you
lost
said.
15 pounds apparently. Derek Williams
20. Yeah.
Love we're not sure about.
But yeah, they say he's in the best shape of his career.
Hey, doing knuckle push-ups, you better be.
Yeah. And remember last year how he kind of looked like he was out of shape coming in, which was really, really frustrating. And boy, I guess that was karma, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, he's working on his handling.
Yeah, could be a distributor here for more of a distributor, like Flip Saunders likes to say in his press conference.
Yeah, because he did turn kind of into I'm not gonna say Beasley, more of a Al Jefferson.
Yeah, don't you dare call him
Beasley. Because he slowed everything down when he came back.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah,
he's shooting, and that's the funny part too, because you had the broken hand and all that missing time. And then you had it broken again. But what was really even more frustrating than anything was when he actually was playing.
Yeah.
His shooting percentage was horrendous because his hand, he came back early.
Yeah.
So his shooting percentage was just horrendous. Remember?
Yeah.
He couldn't even make a free throw.
And I was at the point where it's like, okay, sit him down already.
Wasn't that sad that it got to that point?
Sit him down. I mean, if he's missing that much, I mean, Phil likes to use Phil Jackson likes to let his guys. Shoot the slump out of, during the game.
Yeah.
But it wasn't happening for Love. Like, yeah, man, it's not happening. Just start shooting during practice. During the game, please. If the ball's not going in, you're sitting down. I don't care who you are. I mean, we got the caged lion over here ready to come out.
Yes, that's Derek Williams who, oh, man. Yeah, and we'll get that to the minutes thing here in a second with the other centers and Derek Williams and all that good stuff about Adelman.
Yeah, Adelman.
Yeah, I mean, and but really, Derek Williams. Hopefully, so maybe he'll get some more minutes at small forward because of the trimming down.
That sounds like it.
It's funny though how still, even with Budinger out, it's still a logjam, isn't it? Jeez.
Yeah.
And it's not like a situation like in the previous years in the David Kahn era when I would always say, there's too many players that play the same position. Everybody used to say that all the time. Now it's just there's a lot of players on this team at every position.
Yeah.
There's a lot of depth. It's balanced now, which is great.
Yeah, yep.
But it's very deep. I mean, it's very deep.
Yeah, well, and it kind of takes. There's no longer Williams is a small forward, power forward. Now I was like, okay, there's definitely no minutes for you at power forward. You're a small forward. Same with Baz.
Yeah, yep. It's gonna be a
Shooting
it's a
guard
jam.
now.
Yeah, potentially backup shooting guard for Shabazz too. I think he's a small forward, but then even Brewer could play shooting guard. There's versatility. Buttinger potentially could when he's healthy.
Well, I think
If he's
because he
healthy.
lost 15 pounds, I think it makes more for guarding shooting guards.
Yeah.
So I think he might be
Quickness, yep.
Yeah, so I think he might be there for a backup shooting guard because we don't want JJ there.
No, you
We
can't
do
go through
not
that
want
again.
JJ there. Yeah,
Hero ball.
yeah, we
Done.
don't want that.
No, when he plays hero ball, he's not good. But when he's just aggressive, then he's fine.
Yep.
He's fine when he's aggressive. When he plays that underneath game, I like it. But when
Yeah.
he's launching shots, it's not going to.
Yeah, like when he was with Dallas.
Yeah, he was playing the underneath stuff.
Yep.
He's got that quickness and
Pull him out.
Yeah.
We don't keep. We just really overuse him and Luke.
Luke Ridnour. Yep, and like you were saying off the mic, they both played through a lot of injuries last year.
Yeah.
Luke and JJ.
Yeah, they're warriors.
That was the good part. That was the good part. Yes.
Adamant's back.
Yes. Oh, and and Edelman is officially back. Yes, and for how long is the big question.
Yeah.
How long? We don't know. I don't want Flip Saunders to come back as the coach, though. No offense to him. I like where he is a lot. He said he's really happy where he is, too. So, it's more comfortable and everything. How could it not be more comfortable? He doesn't have to, do that look where he looked like he's strangling himself with his tie.
Yeah,
all
he
the
does
time.
that. Yeah, he does that.
That is a well-known, yep. He always looks like he's trying to pull his neck out of his tie because he just can't breathe.
It's getting tight in here. Okay.
So he doesn't have to do that as much now. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, but I think Adelman and Flip, they talk a lot. I don't think I think Adelman and Khan would talk, but Adelman will leave the room thinking like, this guy has no idea what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened all the time.
Yeah, because Flip came in here and just said, hey, it says before, Shved's a point guard.
He is.
So I think Flip is going to, I think they've been talking with each other like, hey, let's try to use Derek Williams as small forward, see what we can do there. I think when I watched the games, I noticed that you pull him out pretty quick. Let's try to give him more, more slack. Then he might become better. Then if that's the case, you don't need him. You can either trade him because now it's basically a contract year for him.
Oh, yeah, for Derek Williams?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and absolutely is. And also, we have to guarantee next year by the end of October. That's another huge, huge thing right now. That's the crappy part, because then it's like, he doesn't even get the year for that. It's like, you have to do it now,
Yeah.
I hate that.
So something now.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Hopefully he has a nice preseason, I guess. Don't get hurt, please.
Yeah.
Unlike other people out there, sons of guns. No. The Buttinger thing is pretty frustrating, but I suppose we already talked about that.
Another thing, he's a 3-point shooter, but luckily he wasn't. I think our fans here, we kind of overvalued him.
Yeah.
He's an okay player, but luckily we have guys who can basically do what he was doing already.
Mm-hmm. Or be better in other areas, like defensively with Corey Brewer, which we didn't have. Like, talk about the whole passing lane situation. Remember? Yeah.
Man, the fear. Other teams would be scared to pass the ball because of Ricky Rubio and Corey Brewer.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be great. I'm really excited about that.
Just imagine all the fast breaks.
Mm-hmm. All the fast breaks, that as well. What does Corey Brewer do?
Man.
When he runs down the court, remember?
Dunk it.
Yeah, dunk it. And also the running down the court, throwing his hands up in the air.
Yeah. He would throw his hand up. Well, yeah, in the years past, he would never get the ball.
Yeah.
He's ahead of everyone. You guys hand up like, hey, I'm open. Mm-hmm. He would never get the ball.
And I've always had a soft spot for guys like that because I was always that guy back in the day, like the 8th grade, 9th grade era, middle school, high school, whatever. Middle school, we'll say, earlier than 9th. Always the guy running down the court with the hands up, but just give me the damn ball.
Yeah.
It's an automatic layup. Fast break. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of that.
It's a kind of he would have to do that because the point guards just wouldn't refuse to pass it to him. Mm-hmm. But I think now, and I think it was kind of a mix of that and telegraphing where the ball may go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a lack of skill set a la the Vikings quarterback. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think with Rubio, he's going to know that Corey's running down, and he's going to get him the ball.
Yes.
For an easy dunk. Mm-hmm. Notice it said dunk.
Yes, dunk it. Yes,
Corey
please dunk the ball.
Not to, just dunk it.
Yeah, remember that with Corey back when he was here in the first tenure? He didn't dunk. It was always that stupid layup crap and then miss. Yeah, the percentage is higher. It's higher to dunk the ball. Just like one of my sound bites in episode 100, from like much earlier episode in the Brewer era, just dunk the damn ball. That's all I got to say. Remember that sound bite? Yeah, that's one of the episode 100 classic ones. Rubio has showtime in him, which is good. He's that fast break. Not comparing him to the guy yet, but similarity in terms of style to the approach to the game. Magic Johnson, you're like Joey.
Well, another thing, if you watch any of
the ball down the court there,
for listeners, if you watch any of the FIBA games, he has a better shot now.
That's very helpful. We could use that. Yeah, we got to see that way he can help stretch the floor a bit.
Yeah.
For the Loves, the Gorgie Zhangs, Chris Johnson.
Yeah, speaking of stretching the floor, Gorgie, he has a shot.
He does.
Off the dribble. He showed a bit of it during Summer League, but he showed that he was capable of doing it and wasn't a fluke. Mm-hmm. And he could pass and block shots.
Yeah.
Guard multiple positions, which is great. I did like the games where Pekovic would do that.
Yeah. That was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He could be so valuable that way.
But the thing is, with Pekovic, say he's guarding a shooting guard and he's on him, the shooting guard gets past him, Peck can't chase behind him and block it.
Yeah.
But, Gorgie looks like he can, it showed that he can do that. Track you down from behind, block.
That's very exciting. Because, if Gorgie can, if he can bring that confidence to the NBA, he's going to make things very interesting around here.
Yeah. Very
interesting around here. And it's like the whole knock on wood with Pekovic's health,
Yeah. It's almost other things. Our injuries on our team now aren't so detrimental to our team winning games now. Now it's getting
not
other
as much.
guys. Yeah. Yep. Like we were talking about earlier, it's not such a fall off. Like Peck's injured.
Damn.
Well, guess who starts?
Greg Steamsma. Mr. Tree himself. Mr. Stiff, crappy center. Looks like a high school center that's not good. That's what he looks
liability. Gets the other team fired up.
Yeah, he's got that. There's just, Steamsma. It's like, okay, great. He blocked a shot, or something. So, remember, Chris Johnson, right? Chris Johnson gets to play.
Yeah.
He'll get 6 points, 2 rebounds, and a block in like 5 minutes. And then here comes Greg Steamsma. It's like,
for the rest of the game.
Yeah, for the rest of the game.
And even when Steamsma gets a tech,
he
still plays.
Yeah, it's like he'll block a shot or something, and then next thing you know, he'll miss like easy shots and stuff. And then, he'll do stuff that hurts the team rather than help. Like get a technical foul because he'll slam a ball on the floor, elbow a guy, get in a jawing match with whoever. Yeah. It doesn't help us at all.
Yeah, I think Flip
didn't help us.
More vocal and say, okay, what's the deal?
Mm-hmm. Didn't help us. Yeah, that's why Flip cut him. Flip cut him, because he just does. Yeah, he's not a center in this league.
Yeah.
Not really. Is he? You live with that, too, the whole thought of Flip cut him. Yeah. You like that thought?
Because Flip has common sense. He came in here like, okay, let me get rid of this guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Con giving this guy minutes or you, Adam, but I'm not gonna give you the option by giving this guy any more minutes.
Oh, sorry.
Because the contract is ridiculous. We're not giving him that much.
Yeah. It's too much. What was it, 2.5?
Yeah,
$2.5 million. I'd rather, yeah, and we're acting like 1.5 is a lot for Turioff, 2.5 for Steamsma. Jeez, Yeah, the numbers are confusing. It's 1.5, but
yeah.
Some of these sites they have them there and they're like wrong numbers. But okay, anyhow, It's all over the place.
Yeah, we have a lot of depth.
We do. That's the thing. Yeah, it's like the injuries aren't quite as devastating unless it's, of course, like a Rubio or Love. But we're not going to wood. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, because we do not want J.J. Barea starting anymore, do we?
Oh, no, we don't.
Ever again. Do you want J.J. Barea starting?
Man, no.
Please stay healthy. Please stay healthy, Rubio.
I'd rather have Larry Brown.
Larry Brown, or do you mean Lorenzo?
Lorenzo.
Larry Brown.
Excuse me, Lorenzo Brown.
Yeah, I can't take any more. Can you take any more?
No. Yeah, and another guy, knuckle push-ups, as you call him before.
Yeah, please stay healthy.
Yeah, if he gets injured, then
that starts.
Pretty much just a fall off too.
Yeah, definitely. Where other positions is not necessarily as bad,
Yeah, you give other guys chances to shine, they become better, and then we just become a deeper team. Yeah,
because like the likes of another guy who probably isn't going to get buried, but there's always a possibility. I mean, I think he's I think he's just too doggone good to get buried. Is Dante Cunningham? Yeah. Really, really big fan.
Yeah, because of that, and he's still working on his game. But the guys who get buried once again is going to be Chris Johnson.
Unfortunately, yeah, I think he's screwed. Not that we're cheering for that or anything, but it's like we know how Edelman is at the Turioffs of the world.
Yeah, Edelman will give Turioff more minutes before he gets Johnson minutes. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's where it's leaning. Unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, and one other thing too, like Corey Brewer can help make up for Kevin Martin's lack of defense.
Yeah,
and that's huge. That's another part of the whole depth and all that good stuff, and balance the roster and all that. Another guy that maybe may benefit for maybe a little extra playing time when the Budinger thing is Alexei Shved. Maybe not.
Oh well,
you like that? No.
We both know that Flip said he's a point guard.
That's the other thing. Is he a point guard or shooting guard?
Yeah, because his shooting, I don't know. I think he's better off with shooting with the ball not in his hand. I don't know.
Maybe. He that's swagger crap.
Yeah, he scored a lot, but his technique was horrible.
Yeah, that swagger dribble stuff was pretty overrated, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that swagger. Now, remember that?
Yeah. it was pretty bad. Yeah, I think Muhammad will get the backup shooting guard. Lost 15 pounds, lighter.
Yeah.
And I think Derek Williams will get the backup small forward.
That could be. Yeah, boy, that's going to be a kerfuffle, isn't it? It is a logjam, isn't it? Man, you get all these guys like the Robbie Hummels coming in, trying to make the roster. Otheus Jeffers, of course. He was a former Washington Wizard. And Lorenzo Brown, yeah.
I think it may be Lorenzo, depending on how well he plays. But
be
unfortunately, I think it'll be more possible to keep Lorenzo and trade Shved.
Yeah.
And keep Barea. Well, this time use Barea like he should be used.
Just point guard, right?
Yeah.
Just point guard. Drive the lane a little bit. Stay away from the shooting and the hero ball and all that stuff.
Yeah, let him go in there.
Pass.
Keep us in the game. When our starters are sitting. Go in there and score. Starters come back. He sits back down.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that because Barea shows more leadership.
He does have it, believe it or not, doesn't he? Just sometimes a little too much, but yeah, he's good he's definitely good in a fight situation.
Yeah.
That's for sure, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's not going to back down to anybody in a situation like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not.
Not that Ray Allen's scary or anything, but just saying he didn't back down at all. Like, he didn't even move. He just stood there like, oh, really? Really, Ray? You're going to come at me?
Yeah.
Really, Ray? what are you gonna do? You know?
Yeah, you can tell. And he won't be in any more in a game situations.
Yeah, I don't want him at
That's
the end of
not
the
gonna
game.
That's not gonna happen. But Shved,
Him or Luke. Yeah.
Yeah, he seemed too attached to Kirilenko.
That's the other topic. Yep. We were thinking about off air a bit. You know, like having a little convo because we like to do that. Little preparation. Yeah. Yeah, it's the old cancel each other out type of, one guy gets canceled out because his other guy is gone. His counterpart,
His best friend's not there, so
his soulmate.
Yeah.
Where if Alexei Shved can reach his potential, I mean, he can be nice for the whole fast break situation.
Yeah.
He's got that nice two-hand pass.
Yeah, as a point guard, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have to. It doesn't have to just be to Kirilenko all the time. You know.
Yeah,
it could be.
That's the only time.
Yeah, too many clicks. You know, you don't have to click so much. I understand you're going to be more comfortable with your countrymen. Totally understand that.
Yeah.
But you gotta. This is a team, not like recess. You know.
Yeah.
Recess is where it doesn't matter. You know.
Yeah, that's what I love about the Wolves. We're a team.
Yes.
We weren't winning all those games because we had 2 or 3 superstars. We played as a unit.
Yeah, we did.
And
for the most part.
Yeah, and those games that we did win, we also played defense as a unit. And I think now we're so deep at every position.
A lot of balance.
Yeah.
There's a lot of balance, man. At every position. It's not the old, I already said it, but yeah, the whole players play the same position. It's balanced out now.
Yeah.
Big time. Shooting guard, you have a shooting guard, Kevin Martin. And you have Shabazz Muhammad. Small forward, you might be able to move Shabazz there. You might be able to move Corey to shooting or small forward, blah, blah, blah. It just goes on and on. Same thing with Chase Bunninger. Yep. Dante Cunningham sometimes has played center and small forward, so he's like three-way. Gorgie Zhang could be an awesome backup center, maybe even a starter at some point. Who knows what's going to happen there?
Yeah, and even if you got Shabazz in there and Corey in there at the same time playing the Lakers, Corey would be on Kobe.
Yeah, there's your best defender without a doubt. And I hope the gambler side is gone. Remember that, the old gambler about Corey Brewer, where it seemed like he was more of a gambler than a great defender. His first stint here.
Oh,
Remember
yeah, the interview said he's still like that. But what I hope,
no, actually.
I think he's better at it. I think he's better at choosing when to gamble now.
It's not like a devastating one, like he gambles and then the guy just gets a layup,
Yeah, and
you
can't do that with our team unless Gorgie's playing, then he can make up for that. Or Gorgie or Cunningham, then they can make up for that if someone gets past him. But yeah, I think there's gonna be so many steals on this team.
I hope so. I pray to God. I hope so. Yeah. Yes, sir. Look at us clapping. Yes,
steals that lead to
hope
points.
So. I hope so. Isn't that funny? We have some great defenders and some really bad ones. Isn't that funny? Like Shabazz Muhammad supposedly is a terrible defender. Martin Love is in and out.
And if you look at it, defensively and scoring wise, it'll be Rubio for his defense. Kevin Martin scoring.
Corey
defense. Love scoring.
Yeah.
But then
Pack.
You will want Gorgie for defense.
Gorgie's defense. Yeah, and then Pack's offense.
Yeah,
it just goes back and forth. Yeah,
and then you go Cunningham for defense.
Yes, Cunningham for
Williams
defense.
for scoring.
Yep. It just goes on and on. Chris Johnson kind of is like a small balance of both.
Yeah.
But because of the athleticism that goes with Zheng, I think, a little bit.
Yeah.
Alexei's only offense, that's for sure. Turiaf's defense. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Yeah. It's just, you put a D or a O by everybody. Lorenzo Brown passing, I guess.
He might have some defense in there.
Yeah, he's a defender. Chase, obviously, offense. Berea, offense.
Yeah.
I think that's what covers it. Hummel, offense, if he's on the team, Hummel.
Yeah, because I'm not sure of
Mr. ACL himself. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I'm not sure that our shooting, our new Shabazz. I keep getting his name mixed up for some reason.
Shabazz?
Yeah, Shabazz.
You say Shabazz, I say Shabazz. Okay, so I believe it's Shabazz. Yep. But if it isn't, then let us know.
Yeah, if he can defend, that'll be a whole lot better.
Oh my goodness, yes.
But yeah, it seems like Peck, he can score. But it's kind of if Gorgie can do. That's the thing. It's when Peck first came here, he was a freaking liability. He was foul outs.
Yeah, he was just too aggressive.
Yeah,
he would get offensive fouls all the time, didn't he?
Yeah,
or he would just run into people defensively.
And now he can score at will.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm saying is, can Gorgie? Gorgie's already shown he has a mid-range shot and he can shoot off the dribble.
Yes, he is.
Can we transform him into a better scorer than Peck?
That might be a bit early to say, but
he's already a better defender.
He's a great learner. Yeah, he really learns things quickly. You can tell he's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, so
Gorgie Zhang's got a lot of potential.
Yeah,
I hope it translates to the NBA. Hands folded, Please, Lord.
If that happens, I would have to start him.
Ooh, yeah.
If he can score just as much, I would completely make up for Love's lack of defense. I would say complete lack of defense. Lack of defense.
Really. Yeah, it's like that old dream scenario that we always thought about, isn't it? Like, you have Love and then a shot blocking center.
Yeah.
Like a Ibaka type, but better maybe or bigger.
We may have that now, but we just gave Peck a lot of money.
That's the other thing I was going to say. You can have a $60 million backup. Oh, that's the hard part. I don't know.
Yeah, but it may
Peck's
come
so
down
good,
to
though.
that.
Peck can be really good.
It may come down to that. If Gorgie can put it together, well, I'm pretty sure we can get a decent package for Peck. If it came down to it.
Yeah, in the next couple of years. Like, it won't be this year, of course, but maybe in the next couple of years, yeah.
Yeah, if Gorgie can pass him up and say, hey, it's time for Gorgie to be, it makes then the team's really balanced out.
Yeah.
Scoring and defense.
My God, yeah. It's going to be very, 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 very interesting to see where Zhang goes. He's definitely the more intriguing of the two draft picks.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Shabazz, I have no idea. Who knows?
Well, Shabazz, with him losing the 15 pounds, I'm actually surprised.
I called him Shabazz already. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, confusing me.
Sorry. Yeah.
With him losing 50 pounds is really encouraging because the way the other GMs were talking about him before the draft, it made it seem like he was some knucklehead who just didn't care.
Beasley.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if he's in the top 30.
Oh, burn.
And he's losing 15 pounds, which shows...
That's a good sign.
Yeah, that's a very good sign. Williams losing 20.
Yep.
There
is dedication, isn't there?
Yeah.
Something's going on.
Yeah, yep. And would you say that even if we keep Peck, even for the season, if Gorgie is showing that he can score really well, even next season...
Yeah. Shit.
Having Peck coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Just for his health.
Yeah, the old. Oh, yeah. You're talking about the Greg Popovich approach.
Yeah,
the Greg Popovich approach, having
not even that.
sitting down Pekovic just to heal.
Because there's no reason. It's not a complete drop off. Because Gorgie can still score, pass. He can score just as much as Peck, defend better.
Someday, we hope. Yeah, someday. Not quite yet.
And then we just use Peck to come in basically as a JJ. Come in, score, not use him up so much. Because I think all the minutes are messing with his knees. Because he's always injured.
Yeah, and
he'll be less injury prone.
Knock on wood. Yeah.
If he had played less minutes, came off the bench.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, remember we were even thinking about the Greg Popovich approach too. Maybe where you have him sit out a couple games just because.
Yeah, just to give
Greg Popovich. That's funny. Look at us talking about that, but you never know. Yeah. Because he got hurt so dang much, and I know your goal is to play 82 games, Nicola, but You got to do it. Yeah, we got to see it first. It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. And unfortunately,
It's been 3 years already. 4 years.
We can't. I really don't. I'm scared to mention it, but even Kevin Martin.
Yeah, that too. He's definitely
he's another one.
He's a perfect San Antonio Spur because he's getting a little older, you know.
I mean,
We're going to talk about those guys soon. Yes, yep. Yeah, it's horrifying. If he gets hurt, I think that's a drop off. Yes, that's going to be a little bit tougher. Yeah. That's going to be tougher, I think, too. It's one of those 3 guys you don't want him to get hurt. Boy, please don't get hurt. Yeah, I mean Corey Brewer. I suppose you could move to shooting guard and put Chase if he's healthy. But yeah, that's all. It's Chase, hypothetical, but it's important too. It's hypothetical, but it's important too. Yep.
Yeah, that's another reason why I wish you picked Leto.
Yeah,
with that pick, the last pick, we should have picked another shooting guard.
Look at
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice. No.
Jerry Rice.
Yeah. Joe Montana.
Joe Montana Jr. Glenn Rice Jr.
Roger Craig. Okay, sorry. He'll give me the 80s Niners here. Coached by Bill. Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. You're gonna kill me, aren't you? Now we got Colin Kaepernick. Damn it. Okay, Colin Kaepernick.
Junior. Yeah.
Yeah. We just love football, don't we? No, we got football on the mind all of a sudden. Look at this big time. Okay. Oh, like who were you saying again? You're talking about
Rice
Ricky
Jr.
Ledoux? Yeah. Oh, Glenn Rice. Okay, there we go. There we go. Sorry. Who again? No, just kidding. Glenn, Jerry, and
Barry Sanders Jr.
Yes, that would be nice.
Yeah, but we should have picked a shooting guard.
Yeah, we took
Ricky. I like Ricky.
Yeah, and that would be like with like a later pick potentially trade up in the second round type of thing. Yep. But it's one of those. I mean, we never do that, even with what's his name out of here.
Yeah, that was the thing. That would have been the insurance, just in, if something happened to Kevin Martin, which seems like if he plays a lot of minutes, it might. Just the same thing with Peck.
There's one thing to possibly close on at least kind of temporarily close, because we can always swing back into Wolves, even in the prediction segment, which is probably going to be fairly long because there's a lot to get to. I mean, it's not going to be super long, but we're going to talk and enjoy this preview here because that's the whole point. But man, yeah, it's just like we're gonna close it for now. So we're going to move to the potential thoughts of tanking or flopping with the Eastern and Western Conference. We'll start with the East, and it's going to be... See, the reason why I would come up with flop is because a team fails their expectations potentially. And really, yeah, for me in the Eastern Conference, for that flop team, I'm going to officially go with the New York Knicks because I think there's just too many different and volatile personalities in that team, in that locker room. I don't think that team's ever going to make a big run anywhere.
Yeah, I agree with you. Well, mine would have been the Nets.
Yeah, the other New York
team. It can be either way, yeah, because I think the veterans on the Knicks were keeping that team together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, keeping those personalities in check.
Mm-hmm.
And now I think the main one who was doing that, who is now a coach, Jason Kidd, is gone.
Yeah, yep. Now he's a coach of Brooklyn, which is funny. But, yeah, is he ready to coach the team? But, yeah, we'll get to the Nets later.
Yeah, he was an extra coach for
the
Knicks, who was keeping all these guys in check, all his personalities in check. He's not there anymore.
And that's why they got the number 2 seed at the time. But then what they did with it was
let a lot
pretty
of
weak.
Guys go.
Yeah.
They let a lot of guys go.
Yeah, it was weak what they did with that number 2 seed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They got pretty much stomped by Indiana. Oh, we'll be talking about the Pacers later. Oh, yeah. I think both of us are... Yeah, we'll just leave that alone. I got to be quiet.
Yeah. But I'll say Brooklyn because
Brooklyn's your flop / tank flop. Yep, flop.
I think they're really overrated. I think,
yes.
Unfortunately, the truth is showing a decline faster than Wade.
Mm-hmm. And I remember you talked about the was it the nicknames, jersey nicknames?
Oh yeah. The NBA talking about the nickname jerseys.
Yeah.
I would have rather seen the truth in the Boston.
And I think Garnett should say the fraud. Oh, did I say that? Yeah.
It should never say big ticket.
No.
Big
No.
Ticket is when he was here. Mm-hmm. So KG or the fraud.
Yeah, and I thought he was a fraud even when he was here. Whoa, yeah, that'll be that. Eventually, one of these days, I'm gonna have that big Kevin Garnett episode that I talked about,
Yeah.
where it starts good, but then I became a season ticket holder, and my perspective of Kevin Garnett changed over a 4-year period. I saw stuff, and it's not like he's this big asshole that was cussing kids out and beating up people and shoving people out of the way. No, it's not like that. It's different. It's very different. He's just a fraud, damn it. Okay, we're gonna get.
It's like learning
Yeah,
stuff
he is.
about an ex that you thought was a mutual breakup, and then they just treat you like crap the next time you see you, and you learn a bunch of negative stuff about them.
Yes, yeah. Like when you're around them more, you're closer to them, you learn more about them, and it's like, yeah. I was a season ticket holder for 4 years, and I'm telling you, I wanted Garnett out of here a good 5 to 6 years before he was traded. I am dead bleeping serious. I did. And
That's a fan, ladies
people,
and gentlemen.
people in this town hated me. Oh, what, the season ticket holder? Yeah. For a guy that makes as little as I do, yeah, really. It's like a miracle, right? I was a season ticket holder for 4 years.
Those weren't good games.
No. The team was kind of good, win-loss record versus the last 9 years, but
Yeah.
still, the underachievement level. And I'm telling you, Kevin Garnett was the king of underachievement. I am telling you, he was. You can argue with me till you're blue in the face. I saw it. I know what I saw. Doggone it. Okay. 'Cause, he wasn't what he's not what we thought he was. Okay, sorry. Dennis Green level there with the opposite approach. Okay, I better slow down. I'm dragging this out way too far. Okay, surprise team in the Eastern Conference. Should I say it first? You want me to go? Cleveland Cavaliers, surprise team in the East. They they are on their way. They are on their way. Yeah. I'm very intrigued with the Cleveland Cavaliers. You're like, why is that?
You believe in the Waiters hype?
No.
Does he be the best shooting guard in the NBA?
That, not as much, but it's the whole banking on buying himself. That's the bad part.
Yeah.
But Kyrie Irving's so doggone good, and Varejao, I keep calling him Varejao, but it's Varejao, is really good too, if and when healthy.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yep, when healthy, yeah.
But I do think Cleveland is on their way up, I'll just say, and we'll get
too.
back to that. Yeah.
They have a lot of good pieces.
They have a chance to be pretty good, I think.
Yeah, if Bynum is healthy,
They are something. They have a chance to be something at that point. It's official, right? Even at his price tag.
Well, for me, I have Milwaukee.
Ooh, I like it. That would be fun.
I like Luke there.
Look at you.
Luke, cool hand Luke found a good home in Milwaukee.
Oh,
Again,
you love
it
him.
depends on Mayo, how well Mayo plays. I really like Sanders.
Yes. Yeah, I like him too.
I really like Sanders.
I like him too. I can't lie. I cannot lie. Man.
I think they might surprise some teams. Only because there's so many teams, like we talked about earlier, flopping or tanking.
Flopatocious?
So it's like one team might not even try to win, but they win anyway because the other team, they don't want to win at all, Yeah, maybe we can let Milwaukee go ahead and get this game towards the end, Get that Wiggins.
Yeah, that's the other side. The whole wobbling for Wiggins. There we go. Instead of suck for luck in the NFL a couple of years ago, Andrew Luck, who's on his way to being a good quarterback. It's the wobble for Wiggins, I guess. That's the best thing I can come up with. There's probably better ones out there, but it works. Waffle for Wiggins. There we go. Waffle.
Yeah,
Waffling ones you
right
go
there.
straight down. Yep, way better. There we go. So just in case
Wiggins waffle.
Yeah, it is. Wiggins waffle. The Wiggins waffle. Yep. Oh, and yes, and we promise when we get to our 8 teams, we did not show each other our lists because we want to have that element of surprise if there is any surprise. We don't want to be like, oh, I know who you took, So it's not as interesting that way. So just letting you know about that. And also, we should probably do our surprise and flop in the West now because I have a dang feeling we're going to forget if we go through the list of the East and then hop into the West. We'll forget. So let's just do it now.
Yeah.
It's just going to happen because we've done stuff like that before.
This season, because of all this,
It's going to be hard, too.
Wiggins Waffles.
Wiggins waffles.
Waffles Wiggins.
Lego my ego. Okay, sure. Yep.
It's it's hard.
Yeah,
to
who's your-
forecast this?
You're not the forecaster.
Yeah, I'm not the phone. It's hard to be a forecast.
I'm the waffler. I'm telling you, you think basketball's hard to predict? Look at football. It's impossible. Every week I try to pick a winner in Pro Mafia with the Vikings and stuff, and then it's like, it took 3 freaking games to realize, dude, you are underscoring these games. You can't be saying 21-14. You got to be saying 31 to 28. You know what I mean? Because the defense sucks so bad, we're going to always give up 30, but we're for some stinking reason scoring 30 also. So, that's Purple Mafia. Again, not trying to plug. It's just to happen. I was an accident. It just happened to get into how funny predictions are, in sports. But anyhow, I apologize. So I guess a flop. Should I start first, or would you like to? A flop, or
You go ahead again.
a team that is going to underachieve expectations. Now, there's probably a lot of people that are going to agree with this and make it not as surprising, But hey, we got to go with it anyway. I think the Houston Rockets are not going to achieve this second seed nonsense or whatever the heck some people might believe.
Sorry to tell you, I agree.
Yeah, Dwight freaking Howard.
Yeah,
man.
I'm not a Dwight believer.
Believer. Yeah, I remember that line. What was that? A couple episodes back. I don't know if it was back 6 months ago. He said believer.
The only way I see them, you have Olajuwon saying he's still raw.
Yikes.
How is he still raw?
Yeah, he's been in the
After
league.
all this time.
Been in the league since 04. I know he came out of high school, but still, come on.
I think the only way that they can make an impact is if they can get Ashik to play center.
I really like Ashik, actually.
That's the only way.
I'm a fan. Yeah,
that's the only way they can make it work.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Houston. No, I'm not. And it'd be nice to see them be good, especially if they change the uniforms to where the way they used to look. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
I want that red and gold back. I hate this white and red. It's terrible.
Yeah, I think that's the only way they can make an impact.
By changing the uniforms? No, I'm kidding. No, or by Osek. I'm just teasing.
Yeah, a lot of guys are underperforming.
Yeah, it's except for
especially
except for Harden. Holy cow.
Linsanity.
Oh, yuck. Yeah. A lot of people are like, Jeremy Lin's underrated. No, he isn't. Jeremy Lin is overrated.
Yeah.
He doesn't do it. He doesn't do it for me, man.
Yeah. Yeah, they were smart enough not to let Asha go. Because they're thinking, hey, if he goes,
Paul Gasol.
Yeah,
No.
Dwight is not going to score, 20 points a night. Just not going to do it.
Can I make this crazy, weird prediction? When you said that, Elijah once said that Dwight is still raw offensively and all that good stuff. You know who Dwight's reminding me of more and more? I can't believe I'm thinking this. I might piss off a lot of Wolves fans that liked a certain guy. He's reminding me of Garnett. Is that crazy or what? Isn't that crazy? I don't know. It's clicking in my brain right now because Garnett's offensive game, his moves were so limited for what he should have been.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you,
It was, yeah.
it was so limited for what he should have been. And Dwight is the same, isn't he? He's very similar, and they're both great defenders and rebounders.
Yeah, Garnett had what? I can't even think of just one move.
Yeah, it was that kind of that
Fake
fake
you out, yeah.
and shoot, that
Yeah.
mid-range crap. Well, that's all he
turn
did.
around jumper.
That-
Is he going to his left or going to his right?
Yeah, and
That's it.
Yeah, and Dwight's kind of the same way. It's so limited,
Yeah, and then what's weird is this isn't the first time he trained with Hakeem.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't see any improvement.
Yeah, what the heck?
Kobe did.
Yeah, look at Kobe. Oh
Yeah.
my God, he's got the dream shake.
Yeah,
He made it like an
got it
insane
down
move.
already.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, Dwight can learn all this stuff, but when it comes time to play the game, it's gone.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of school. Learning about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bell rings. It's like, what?
Oh crap, we forgot. Oh man, all that stuff I learned, and I was gonna get an A on the test. Nah, D minus. Yay,
Yeah,
It happens to. It happened to the best of us. It did at times.
Yeah, you can sit there and learn all the moves you
Freaking
want
Dwight,
to.
yeah.
Once it actually comes down to the game, you go right back to your basic moves, which is weird because like we were saying about Peck, he had a bunch of moves.
Yeah.
Now he has a little hook.
Yeah, it's so frustrating. Yeah, Pekovic, the baby hook, baby hook, baby hook. Yeah, it's like, I want the moves back. Please bring the moves back. See, I told you we were going to bring the Wolves up and stuff here because that's just how we are. It's going to happen. So
Yeah, but Houston, I agree with you.
the surprise thing, it's the hardest thing on the planet. It really is. Because, I mean, the team I'm going to have to go, no. I had a way better one. And I'm not...
Yeah, see, it's hard, huh?
I'm going to say it. They're going to be...
What are you going,
it's
East?
not this. This is West. We already did the East. Yeah, it's not to say this team is going to make the playoffs, but they're gonna exceed this year, I believe, and that is the New Orleans Pelicans. I really like the makeup of that team in some ways. Yeah, it might be crazy, huh?
So? You think it's because of Holiday?
Yes, I really like Holiday. The one scary part is what's his name. Yes, I understand that part. The J.R. Ryder wannabe. What's his name now? Tariq Evans. Yeah, he's a bit crazy. Tyreek, not Tariq.
World.
Tyreek, not Tariq. Yeah.
What were they thinking?
He's a wild card.
Giving him all that money.
They gave him a big contract for.
It wasn't like he was the rookie of the year.
No,
he played horrible, and it wasn't like.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Pelican fans, but it's gonna be
Nolans.
Beasley and the Suns all over again.
Oh,
with Tyreek.
At least Tyreek. I hope not the whole team, but Drew Holiday, I'm a huge fan.
Yeah. I think he's a bit of a ball hog.
Yeah, that's the other. He might have to be though with some of those guys.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't pick the Pelicans. Huh?
Yeah, look at you. What are you doing? You know they got Steensman, right?
Yeah, I was about to say that's why I'm picking them. I mean, shoot, are you kidding me?
I'll put some over the edge. I mean, come on. Come on.
You know why?
Do they still have Lou? I don't think so. No, I think Lou is in New York.
Yeah. You know why I picked them, though? That's the funny part, is I picked them because it's just, I can't pick Golden State because they're already going to be, everybody's expecting them to be really good. Okay, but I mean, maybe unofficially I could say Golden State is going to be significantly higher than last year. Yes, I think they're going to be higher. But we'll see how much higher. We'll see. Yeah, they do still have Eric Gordon. So yeah, that's why. That's one of the other reasons. They do have a very deep team, except for the center position, which is hilarious. Greg Stevens was looked on as a starter. That's pretty funny. Good for him. Jason Smith, the backup center.
Starter.
That's a great unknown.
He's got to be the starter.
I guess so. But yeah, I do think I'm going to make them my official surprise team. They're going to compete for. They're going to win over 30 games at least. Yeah, they're going to be in the 38 wins. I think. Honest to God, as weird as that sounds.
I don't know. I mean, I think Evans. I think it depends on Gordon.
Yeah. And hey, it's all about discussion. We don't have to agree. Yeah.
It's
good that we don't sometimes. What's it?
I think it depends on Gordon. If he's looking around and like, okay, can this team compete?
Yeah.
If not, I'm going to be injured tomorrow and not play for a couple of months and see what happens by the trade deadline.
He's one of those weird guys, isn't he? You never know what to expect.
Yeah, because I think he's another guy who's like, wait, who did we just sign Evans? Are you serious?
Yeah, really.
What, Lopez go?
Yeah.
Steensma?
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of
Jason
dumb.
Smith, are you kidding me?
Yeah. It's like I'm kind of for it. I don't know. It's like I can't really pick anybody else. I think they're going to be a little, obviously the Wolves, but they're not surprising if they make the playoffs. It would just be like if they stay healthy. That's all. So it wouldn't be a shock. I think the Wolves go win 50 plus. But for the sake of moving on, who's your surprise in the West? If you're ready, yeah, we have to move on.
My surprise is Portland.
Yeah. Okay. That was another option. Oh, yep.
Portland.
Who's on Portland again? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Damian Lillard. Okay, sorry, I'll let you.
Yeah, Lillard's solid. We know he's solid. Aldridge might have changed his tune and might start to actually play.
Aldridge.
Speaking of Pelicans, they got Lopez as backup center.
Robin, or starter actually. Well, yeah, he is the starter. Unless you want to call Myers Leonard the starter.
Yeah.
Myers Leonard. That's another Steamsma. Looks like no. Whoa.
Wait.
Yep, I'm talking about. I'm talking about you guys, Tristan Mayer.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think you're right. I think Steamsma is a starter.
Yes.
What?
It's got to be some kind of.
Okay, they just lost four games. Deduct 4 games from the Pelicans.
Joey, you can't be picking them. It's just, partially it's good to have just disagree. Portland's going to be a possible playoff team. Yes, there's no doubt. That's a talented team, and they have C.J. McCollum, who's
that's going to be the changing factor.
If he's healthy, or if he's
if he can play like how he played in the summer league. Again, summer league isn't the best barometer of how guys are going to play during the NBA season.
No,
but if he can score and not have a drop off between him and Matthews, I mean, before they had their bench was worthless. Mm-hmm. But now they seem pretty solid. I like Batum.
Yeah. Oh, how dare you?
Batum.
Batman. The French Batman. That's what I call him. French Batman with a French accent. Yes.
Yeah, I think they made some decent moves. Mm-hmm. And they got Mo Williams, who I wish would have came here.
Yeah.
Who always comes here and just scores on us.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so
I hate that son of a gun.
I think they improved a lot.
Great, that means Portland's going to sweep us again. Shock. They always sweep us.
Because Mo,
hate him.
Yeah, Mo just lights us. Mo is
hate your team, Tristan. Hate him.
Well, taller JJ. I think they do the same thing. They come in, score, sit back down, and relax.
And and a better JJ too, by the way. Yeah, right, Mo. Yep.
Yeah.
Overall skill set. To barely slide into the East, or have you slightly? Yeah. A little bit more. Yeah. Yep. Yep, for the sake of time, Miami, because we got a long way to go here. Miami Heat are going to be the number 1 seed in the East.
Oh, doing number 1?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, start with, 1. Yep, so who's your number 1 seed in the East? I have Miami again.
Oh,
yeah, I know. Yep, don't worry. It's coming up again. Yep. Yes.
Look at this.
Yep, I have the Pacers number 2. Yeah.
I mean, what did
number 2?
What did Miami do? I mean, you got the Pacers. They got, they got Scola. You kidding me? They got Granger back.
Yes. Yep. Oh, wow.
I mean, all upgrades.
And Stevenson, for Pete's sake.
All upgrades.
Oh, don't worry though. I'll be talking very highly of the Heat.
What do you got over there, yes. Miami? What do you got over there?
You got Greg
South
Oden.
Beach. You got.
66 wins. That's what I'm going on.
66. I thought you were talking about his age.
Or LeBron James' favorite number, which is just had one more 6. It seems like the way he. Okay, anyhow, that's another Google or YouTube type thing. It's like
they got Ray Allen. I mean, I don't know.
Joey, what's all this?
You're losing out on Mike Miller.
Come
on. And then you got Beasley, who's just gonna.
Oh, that's the part I hate. Yeah,
be trouble in the locker room.
They're just gonna bench him anyway, though, right? They're gonna bury that SOB.
Yeah, they lost guys.
The only way Beasley plays is if he's actually figured it out, but he's not gonna figure it out. Yeah. So
they lost guys. If anything, they got weaker while the Pacers got stronger.
That's going to be a debate coming in, but don't worry. Just because I have certain teams number 1 doesn't mean they're going to the finals. This is based on regular seasons. We'll talk about the finals later. Yes. Yep. It's going to get interesting. Okay. It's going to get very interesting on my list. This is my regular season picks, but the postseason is different sometimes. Number 3, Chicago. You're like, God dang it. Because I think the tulip is finally healthy. Okay, I didn't say that, but yeah, that's what he was last year. A tulip. He went stale.
Wait a minute.
Just
a second.
How dare you pick Chicago?
When you said the Pelicans,
huh? What's that?
Like what? We're on the second flop team.
Oh no! We already did that.
Surprise team.
Oh no, we already did the East. Remember? Didn't we? Yeah, we picked the surprise in the East, didn't we? Oh, yeah, I picked Cleveland, right? Remember? And you picked Cleveland. Look at you.
No, I did Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee, excuse me. Yeah, no, we already did that, but now we're on to the numbers.
Pelicans,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then we picked
Portland. Yep, yeah. So we're good. We're good. Look at you. Look at you jumping in on me. Look at you. So who's your number 3 team in the East?
In the East.
Yes. Jumping in on me. Look at you. No, I'm kidding. It's all part of the show, folks.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, he's flopping. Look at him. Just kidding. Look at him flip-flopping.
The Portland would have been... Oh, no, I'm not going to
You
say
can't pick them third. Look at you.
No,
But then again, no, that's
say-
in the E. That's in the West, though. But yeah.
In the West, I thought we were going back and forth.
Oh, no. We do the whole conference.
Okay.
We're going to do the whole conference 1 through 8.
Okay. Because I was going to say the surprise for the East would have been Toronto.
Oh, didn't you have Milwaukee?
I did.
Yeah, look at you. You're flip-flopping.
Yeah, wow.
It's okay.
Well, both of them, because I have it written down here.
Oh, because right now when they're doing this is the playoff standings. Remember, teams, the 8 playoff teams in the East and West. Remember, so yeah, Miami, Indiana, Chicago for me. You have Indiana. Who's number 2 for you? Did you even say number
Heat.
2? Yeah, the Heat. Okay,
The Heat.
yeah, I figured we were just flipping with those two. So
Yeah.
who's your 3rd? I have Chicago.
Yeah.
3rd seed, Chicago.
Yep, Bulls.
Yeah, because Rose is healthy now, but they're not going to be as good as Indiana or Miami. That about sums it up, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think they should have made more moves. There's
do
no
anything.
telling how. Well, plus another thing,
They didn't do anything. No, I didn't say that.
Luau.
Who? No, just kidding.
Like, what's going to happen?
Lou.
with him?
Ow! Yeah,
He's going to
yeah,
be injured.
that's what it's like with him, isn't it?
Or they're just going to trade him
Yeah.
to the Timberwolves.
Some people thought about that.
Timberwolves.
I'm like shaking my
Another
head.
injury.
Yeah, I'm shaking
injury
my head at that one.
guy. But he would be upgraded to small forward.
Yeah.
Just, Rubio, Kevin Martin, Luau, Love, Peck. That's pretty nice.
That would be exciting.
Nice.
That would be very exciting. Yeah, I mean, that would be if he actually stayed healthy, it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't like the whole roster, obviously. I don't like everybody on the roster. I don't like Gibson or Boozer. Noah's awesome.
You don't like Taj Mahal?
He's okay. I shouldn't say that. He's okay. Luau's injury prone. Dunleavy's okay.
I like Dunleavy.
He's a good backup.
I think it was a lateral with Dunleavy and can't believe I forgot his name. The 3-point shooter. He's now on the.
We're thinking about Bellinelli?
No, he's now on the Hawks. We're back on the Hawks.
His name is Marcus the Forecast. No, I'm kidding.
I can't believe it.
Yeah,
forgot his
I'm
name.
pretty sure I know who you mean, but I don't know the name's
Looks
not
like
ringing.
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher?
Yeah,
Who's that? Who it is?
I think it's in Atlanta.
His name is Stefan Marbury.
Kyle Korver.
Oh yeah,
Korver.
Kyle Korver. Yep, you're correct.
Yeah, I think that's just I think it's just lateral move.
Lateral
like that.
move. Yeah,
But
Korver's all right. But
I'm disappointed. I don't know what happened between Chicago and Nate Robinson. I mean, Nate
Yeah, what
was
are
the
they doing?
one who got them into the playoffs, I believe.
Yep. It's sad.
Yeah, I think Rose was like, "Hey, this is my team. I don't need another. I see how the fans love him.
Yeah.
This is my team. Get Nate out of here."
Yeah, Nate. Everywhere he goes, he helps the team, and they let him go. Boston, Golden State, and
Yeah.
Chicago.
They lost a couple guys. I mean, that's another team like the Heat that let a couple key pieces walk and like the Thunder.
Yeah. Yep.
But I
tough.
still think because of Rose is so good that they still level off as a third.
Yeah, they level off as a third. Yep, that's perfect analysis going in. So now where we get down to the 4th, I guess Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Yeah, you're probably like, Joey, they should be 8th. No, I guess Brooklyn. I mean, they're going to win games.
Those senior
but-
citizens.
Yeah, they're going to win games. Obviously, 4th seed doesn't necessarily mean they're going anywhere, but they're going to win. They're going to get the 4th seed. Excuse me. I'm not a huge fan. Some people have them like God knows where, like East Finals and all that. I'm not a fan of the Brooklyn Nets. No offense, Rusty or P-Mac with the Knicks or Nets. Courtside. The crossover podcast also on the sportstuff.com. So yeah, Nets and Knicks. Yeah, I have the Brooklyn Nets 4th overall. Not really more Not really much more I'm going to get into about them because I kind of criticized them enough already. Just because they got a bunch of old guys in their team doesn't mean they're going anywhere. Just like the Celtics last year, you know? Excuse me, I'm dying
I really
here.
like Kirilenko. But I
That's
think
the thing,
Kirilenko's
yeah.
going to end up playing more minutes than Pierce.
Or he'll get hurt again. Like, he's always missing time.
Both, yeah.
He's always missing time. Terry's always missing time.
Garnett.
Garnett and Pierce are one like wrong blow of the breeze away from being like career ending. Pretty
Lopez.
much, they're at the end, man. Lopez is injury prone. Yeah, that's the thing. They're putting a lot of eggs in a lot of guys' baskets here with injuries.
Yeah. And look at you.
Pierce is off injured. Yeah, Joey, they should be 8th, right? Okay. Oh, who's your 4th seed then?
I think this may surprise you.
Oh my god.
Cleveland.
Oh my god. Yeah, I have them in there, but whoa, you have a bigger surprise than me. Oh my god. Wow.
Depending on Bynum and Verjao.
Wow. Yeah, it's the health.
Yeah.
They're healthy. Yeah, 4th seed's possible. For me, that's why I guess I round out at a different spot. But
Yeah, like you, I think Brooklyn's overrated. Good team. When they're healthy, I think they're going to be a great team. But
yeah, that's why I have 4th, because it's kind of safer.
Yeah, the longer they play, I mean, these guys are young. They have young legs, except for Bynum and Verjao.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think, don't forget about Bennett.
Yeah, I just love how the number 1 overall pick is...
Number 1 pick.
Yeah, I love how the number 1 pick is projected to be the backup to Guy. Are you kidding me? What?
Oh, but he has magnificent dunks.
Oh my god, he's just amazing.
Magnificent dunk.
Oh my god.
You got to see it to believe it.
No, it's a really nice. It's a nicely put together team, though. No, there's no doubt at this stage.
Thompson,
Irving is awesome, man.
Thompson just realized he's a right-hander.
Really?
Yep.
He just realized it.
Said, hey, yeah, because he apparently he said he didn't realize it because he was in Canada.
Well,
he came here and like, hey, wait a minute, I'm a right-hander.
That is the weirdest thing I ever heard in my life. What? That is the weirdest. Whoa.
So his shooting percentage is going up 20%.
Where do we go now? Okay, sir, I'm getting wacky now. That's weird.
And they got Jack.
We are burning the midnight oil. Yeah, that's the other reason why. He's the other Nate Robinson, isn't he?
You see what Jack did for Golden State.
Yeah, he is a beast.
Comes in, he's solid. Yeah.
He's a beast. He's tough. He's one of those guys who can just go off one night.
Yeah.
He can be an asshole, but he can really go off, though.
I mean, if you got Vera Flop going, coming in there flopping around.
Just don't kick him in the balls this time, Rondo.
Getting to the foul line. I think they're better than Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Because Derek Williams is kind of up and down.
That's the thing.
He's really inconsistent.
Oh, Darren? Yeah,
Darren,
I don't like him.
Yeah, Darren Williams, excuse me.
Yeah, I don't like that team at all, Brooklyn. But, it's just I have them winning a certain amount of games, like in the 50s, obviously. Cleveland is, you'll be hearing them very soon. They're in the 8th, yes. Spoiler. 5th seed, you ready? Mm-hmm. So 4th you had Cleveland, yes. Almost like, who could you have? No. 5th seed is New York, finally. New York finally shows up in there. Yeah, they're still disappointing compared to like number 2 seed last year, right? So that's why I had them as a flop. Not quite like way down in like the catacombs. Again, like I said at the flop part, just too many volatile personalities. They're going to lose in the first round to either Brooklyn or Cleveland or whoever. They're not. They're going to lose in the first round.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's all I'm going to say about the Knicks because we already talked extensively about them. Who do you have 5th? Do you have the Knicks 5th? Or who's your 5th seed? He looks shocked over here. Shocked. You look shocked over here.
I don't know because I
Meta World Peace too.
I know who's on the Knicks.
He's your 5th or what? What's that?
But
Bargnani.
I just realized they just have one center.
Yeah, that's funny. Though it's kind of Bargnani too, but
what's that saying?
He's the worst center.
I have Seansman.
Yeah, he's pretty soft. He can score though, but he's soft.
Shumpert and Meta
Yuck.
World Peace.
Prigionis. You say you don't like Prigionis? Okay, sorry. You get the Prigionis.
Okay, I'm sorry. But seeing this
is a joke, right?
but
Yeah, they're like the 8th seed, aren't they?
I just changed my mind.
Well, did you have them 5th?
It was a hair between them being 5th and 6th.
Okay, who's your 5th seed then?
Milwaukee.
Wow. What? Wow. You really like the Bucks. Jeez. Oh, they got Brandon Knight. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, they do have Brandon Knight.
Yeah.
They don't have Monta, though.
Cool hand, Luke.
You are adoring the Lukey over there.
Delfinos. I like the Delfinos.
You got the experience with Gary Neal.
Zaza Pachulia. I like Chulia.
Yeah.
That's a backup.
Yeah.
Well, compared to the Knicks, they have a backup.
The Knicks don't even have one, do they? I'll still have them 5th just because I'm stupid. Because they're going to win some games again.
Yeah, Larry Sanders is better than Tyson Chandler. Tyson Chandler's not scoring for you. I think Larry's better.
And the
defensive
Knicks,
too.
the Knicks exercised the option on what's his name, Woodson. So he's coaching till 2015. Okay, go ahead.
And I like the pickup of Gary Neal.
Yep, the veteran addition.
Yep.
Almost had a ring last year, but that disappointed.
Should have had one.
Probably should have. Yep. Sorry,
yeah.
Craig Walden. Sorry, Craig Walden. Yeah.
I put
Stupid Spurs.
Believe it or not, I put Milwaukee over the New York Knicks.
Wow.
And then
I would love it.
Where the Knicks land.
You know me, I would love it. I would absolutely love it. Why can't we have OJ Mayo instead of Chase Buttinger, though? That'd be great. Okay, I didn't say that. Yeah, I'm gonna get shot, right? Chase wants to go to the Bucks, man. I like the Bucks too. I do, believe it or not. And maybe Brandon Knight will do something over there in Milwaukee land, maybe. The land of Lina Kugel, I guess. Yeah, he hasn't done all that. He didn't do all that much with Detroit. Not as much as I thought. Not as much as I
there's
thought.
no standout superstars, but overall, team-wise, I think they're better than New York.
Mm-hmm.
That's if they can stop Carmelo.
Mm-hmm.
But I think all the personalities and you got like you were saying, J.R. Smith and Meta.
I don't like J.R. Smith.
We can't even say Meta World. His name might be Captain Crunch tomorrow.
Yeah, really. Yeah, it might as well be. Yeah, I remember when somebody was like, J.R. Smith to the Wolves would be a great addition. I just said no. Would you take him? I just said no, and they're like, please explain it. And I'm like, do I have to explain it?
Yeah,
I don't like J.R. Smith.
If we had way more veterans here
mm-hmm.
to contain them, then yeah,
mm-hmm.
then we let them go off.
Yeah,
but it's too many
volatile.
Yeah.
Is that your 6th?
No, he'll be bad blood. Kevin Love will want him out of here.
Yeah, really, it's not worth it. Oh, dude, did you have the Knicks 6th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like, so there's our Knicks conversation. Yep.
There's a lack of depth.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, Mari's not doing anything, and they let a lot of guys go.
Yeah, the only good one is Woodson, I guess, but even he's not that good. 6th seed? Should I say mine? Yeah, I gotta say mine.
They should have kept Novak.
Yeah, didn't he go to Toronto? That was that Bargnani trade.
Yeah, freaking Bargnani. What the?
Yeah, I just classic. What the hell are the Knicks doing? Type of move.
And actually, go ahead. Go ahead. That was going to be something.
What's that?
Excuse me, listeners, but every time I look at, whoops, that's not.
What are you doing? What is this?
The forecast keeps changing.
What is this guy doing?
Who are you picking?
For 6th seed Cleveland, but yeah, I'll the reasons why I said the surprise, so I'll keep that brief.
For the 6th?
Cleveland, yep. Cleveland is the 6th seed, yep. But yeah, they're going to make the playoffs without a doubt. Will they stay healthy? Who knows? Or will Bynum be healthy? Who knows? But they will make the playoffs. 45-50 wins for the Cleveland Cavaliers, which is a huge improvement over 24 wins last year. Yeah. So what is this guy looking up? So yeah, I'll just keep talking while Marcus is digging here. But we do have to keep moving on. Yep. Toronto's the team you're looking at here?
Yeah, actually.
6th seed? You really don't like Toronto or New York, do you?
New York is, yeah. Every time you look at Toronto, you got Lowry, DeRozan, Gay, and Novak.
I can't be fooled by this team like last year.
Valanciunas.
They killed me last year. I had them making the playoffs last year.
You got Hansborough, Amir Johnson.
Hands off Burrow. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I didn't say that. DJ Yuckestein. Ugh. That guy's yucky. He was actually semi-valuable with Indiana, but
Yeah. I like Terrence Ross.
oh yeah, I love DeRozan. Love
Yeah,
DeRozan.
I mean,
Love DeRozan. That's my favorite. Actually, yeah, DeRozan and Lowry. Love those guys.
I'm going to do it.
6th seed?
I believe that, Toronto will be the 6th seed. New York will be the 7th.
Nice.
I think New York, because remember they're living by the 3.
Mm-hmm. And dying
At the
by
beginning,
the 3.
they live and died by the 3.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
And now they have Novak. Jason Kidd isn't there anymore. Jason Kidd was shooting a lot of threes and making them.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's gone.
Yeah, not
And
helping.
They didn't pick up anyone to help.
Mm-hmm.
And their front court, I mean, you can have Aaron Gray stopping Tyson Chandler. Then you have
You love those Knicks, don't you?
and they have Valanciunas, who's playing in FIBA,
Yeah.
and show that he's playing even better now.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gaining more experience now. He's better. So yeah.
Toronto, wow.
They just knocked New York down the page.
Wow, that is something. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. The Knicks are just... I ought to move that.
Yeah, the more I look at the Knicks, it's like... Yeah, because it was all
I'm
their
gonna
key
move-
players,
yeah.
and the reason why they're winning, they're just making threes. Just,
Yeah, it's like we say how the list is going to be volatile. I can't put the Knicks behind the two guys, and I'm going to put 7 and 8 just from my personal opinion.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I'm going to have the Knicks be 6, Cleveland 5th. Oh yeah, so I'll just flip flop those two. That's a light flip flop, but Clint makes Cleveland stronger, and they will officially knock out the Brooklyn Nets in the first round. Knicks will lose to Chicago in the first round, and so on and so forth. Yes, yeah, that's going to happen. Yeah, look at me. I'm a mumming all the time. 7th seed. You first or me? 7th seed. A whole new time. Oh, excuse me, New York. You already said it. Excuse me. My 7th seed. Okay, just to avoid getting my head bit off, I'm gonna change it because I was about to say. Okay, should I say it? Yeah, I'm gonna say it because I really like their center and power forward situation, kind of. But then it gets hazy because the roster gets a little funky because some guys play the same position. This may be a surprise to some, but not to others. But Detroit basketball. Can you believe I'm picking the Detroit Pistons? They are going to make the playoffs.
I think so?
Yeah. I really like Greg Monroe. They do have Brandon Jennings now.
Yeah, it's true.
I love Greg Monroe. Andre Drummond. And yes, Josh Smith. I like Josh Smith. And then now they have, hopefully Caldwell Pope gets the starting job over Rodney Stuckey. Nobody wants Rodney Stuckey starting.
Yeah. I don't know why.
He's J.J. Barea on crack. You know what I mean? He's what J.J. Barea would be on if he was on crack. So hopefully Contavious can overcome his horrible summer league, right?
Yeah. They have to release Greg Monroe.
Release? Or you mean release? No. Oh, who are you talking about?
Drummond.
They have to trade him, or you mean free him from his...
from the bench.
Yes, he's
I don't know what that...
really good player.
Same situation as Derek Williams.
Yeah, he's a really good player.
I should say Chris Johnson. Comes in, produces, sits back down. Just like, what are they doing?
So, yes, Keelan King. Hopefully you like this. Detroit's making the playoffs, according to Paladino Joey. Yes,
I like that. I like that.
Detroit, I really like that front court. I do. And, yeah, Brandon Jennings is an upgrade over Brandon Knight.
I completely overlooked the Pistons, especially with Brandon Jennings.
I gotcha. Yeah,
I forgot that they picked up Brandon Jennings.
Yeah, it's a good team. Yeah, because that's how you have Brandon Knight in Milwaukee. Because yep. So both of the Jennings left Wisconsin. Greg Jennings came to Minnesota Vikings of the wide receiver variety, and Brandon Jennings left the Bucks for the Pistons.
Wow, I completely overlooked.
How dare you
Detroit.
overlook? Yeah, look at you hurting Keelan King for your Bucks.
Basketball.
Look at you. And it's because he was making fun of you for being a Bucks fan, didn't you? And you picked the Bucks over the Pistons out of spite, didn't you?
I did.
I know it. I just know it.
They picked our guy, Caldwell Pope.
And Keelan, you better be listening, dang it. If I find out he's not listening, I'm going to cry. Yep. Tristan Mayer, yep, we'll get to the Western
They picked KCP. Oh, I was angry. Oh.
Yeah, it had hurt. That did hurt, because then we ended up with
Why would they do that to us?
Yeah, we thought he was taking Shabazz, those guys.
Yeah.
And then, now we know why, because they got Big Josh.
Yeah.
Yes, they got the shot blocker. Detroit basketball. Oh, and Chauncey Billups is back.
Yeah,
huh?
so I was about to say Chauncey, the addition of Chauncey.
Oh, Mr. Ring is back.
But
Mr.
can
Ring.
Chauncey contain Josh Smith's attitude? That's
Maybe.
the real deal.
Maybe. Yeah, it's bad.
And that's
love
that's
Rick
pretty
Monroe.
crucial.
Yeah.
And Jennings.
Oh, yeah, Jennings
Chauncey
is kind of a...
needs to pull both of them to the sideline. Look here. This is a team here, you know.
Mm-hmm. They could be very good.
Yeah,
if
they
they
might
really want to
wave
be.
Chauncey off. Say, man, we don't want to hear all this bull crap from this old guy.
They're one of those funny teams that,
Man.
I swear, if they were playing the Knicks in the first round, you'd never know. You know, like say if the Knicks somehow got like the 4th seed and Detroit got 5th or 6th
They
or
gotta
whatever.
let Drummond play.
New York got 3rd. Yeah, Drummond's good. He might really be something in this league.
That really messed me up.
Sorry to
That
do
really
that
messed
to
me
you.
up.
Well, no, that's you picked Toronto. I didn't pick them. 8th seed
I got
going.
Toronto in there. I got Toronto in there.
8th seed. I was originally going to say Atlanta, but it's going to be Milwaukee.
Wow.
Milwaukee's 8th seed. Yep.
That
I have the Bucks making the playoffs.
really, yeah. You
I
said
gotcha.
you're in my head now.
I
You're in my head.
gotcha. Yeah, look what I did.
You're in my head. I had
Gotcha.
Brooklyn. I had
Poor
Brooklyn
Marcus.
in there.
Oh, my God.
I don't think Brooklyn's going to stand the test of time.
Where do you have Brooklyn? 8th?
8th, yeah.
Wait, who's your... Oh, yeah, 7's next. Yeah. Wow,
guess
you
what?
really hate
But
the New
guess
York
what?
market. Woo.
And guess what?
You have a missing the playoffs. You have Brooklyn
Yep.
missing the playoffs?
They got kicked off because of the Pistons. Freaking Pistons.
Really? The Brooklyn Nets are not even going to make it? Wow. I mean, I really don't like them, but I think they'll at least make it.
I don't think
They're going to
gonna
get
make it.
creamed in the first round, though, just like
I
last
don't
year.
think they're going to make it. I think
They lost to a Bulls team without Derek freaking Rose at home. But yeah, go ahead.
I don't
Sorry.
think they're gonna
Sorry.
make it. It just depends too much on their health. Just like us.
Oh,
But
wow.
I don't know.
I like Detroit, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, I'm such a jerk now. Sorry. You know,
New York's
they're almost
staying
like,
6.
screw New York. Screw
I
New
mean,
York.
7th.
Yeah.
7th, excuse me.
Screw the Knicks.
Toronto
man.
6.
Toronto. Wow, you really
Actually,
like that team.
man.
Look what I did to you.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, look at this.
Yeah,
Show's going to
really.
be too long now. Look at you.
Okay, here it is.
2.5 hour long show.
Here it is.
Yeah,
This
we're
is
almost
this is
there.
the final.
Yep.
Toronto 5th.
Oh, my God. I just look at you.
Toronto
Toronto
5th.
5th. Look at this guy changing his stuff.
Pistons 6th. New York 7th. I'll put Brooklyn 8th.
You're trying to upstage me? Listen to this guy.
Brooklyn 8th.
You're trying to upstage me having Detroit higher now. How dare you? I got you, and now you're moving them higher. Trying to cover up my great basketball mind.
No. Milwaukee's 8th. Milwaukee's 8th. Brooklyn's out. Brooklyn's out. That's final. There it is.
Yep, so we both did Milwaukee 8th for this. Yeah, we
Milwaukee's
still
8th.
think they're going to make it. Yeah, they're going to make it.
Brooklyn's out.
The East is top heavy and bottom weak. All right, we got to move to Western Conference, Marcus. We got to move to Western Conference. Yes. You know, because we are really, really burning the oil here.
This is even worse.
This
is
oil's
even
burnt.
worse.
Yeah, this is going to suck. We're going to have to be careful, though. We're gonna,
I'm just gonna leave stuff as is.
this is gonna suck because it's so hard. You know, the West is hard.
Yeah.
I have to pick them by default because they got a really good coach and they're really good right now, but they're not going to get anything out of it, in my opinion. That's a spoiler for later. LA freaking Clippers.
Yep.
They're going to have
Exactly.
They're going to have the top record in the West.
Yeah. It's all because of the coach.
Yep, but because of the coach and because Oklahoma didn't do anything.
It's all because of him. Give it Chris Paul.
I got my Cuban cigar here.
I wanted KG to follow me, but
Freaking David Stern had to get his arrogant butt in the way.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Saying
Basically,
Clippers, but it's not like we believe it.
no, we don't.
Just-
We don't. It's fool's gold.
Yeah.
There's
It's not, for now, we have to say it.
The LA Pyrite, fool's gold. Second seed, Oklahoma. Oklahoma! They're still going to win a lot of games, even though the
said
West
Spurs.
is. Wow, really?
Spurs.
Oh, yeah.
Spurs.
You think the veterans are going to come back and be
Even though
strong?
They lost a guy.
Yeah, they Gary Neal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gary Neal. I think.
But they kept Manu. Ooh, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, what was the deal with the Manos?
Look at me bringing it up.
The
But
Manu.
after briefly. I have the Spurs third, by the way, just to throw that in. Yeah, so I'm not too far off below you.
All right, I have the Thunder.
Okay,
a
so
little switch.
flip-flop. Yep.
Because Thunder lost too many guys.
It's just like we have the same top three, probably for similar reasons. Like Clippers are strong, but yeah, we're not going to.
Yeah, and I think
Invest
that
the championship
the
ring in
Thunder
them.
are going to have some internal feuding going on.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's getting. He went from the nicest guy in the world. He's starting to get
Oh,
impatient. I can
he's had
understand it.
enough. He's had enough. And with this, I mean, he actually said that he loved.
I do not like Westbrook,
Yeah,
by
he
the
said
way.
something
I
along
still
the
don't
lines.
like him.
Yeah, along the lines of, I think we made some pretty solid moves. What?
Such as? Oh, they got to beat. No, wow.
Like, are you serious?
Wow, but they didn't even get him.
Gomes.
Yeah, they already had him last year. What? Ryan Gomes? He's still alive? Oh my god, I guess zombies do exist. Okay, sorry. Ryan Gomes, I didn't even see that one. That's funny.
Yep.
Yuck, yep, Reggie Jackson. So, yeah, you got Mr.
They
October
still
as the
got
backup
Perk.
point
They still
guard.
got Big Perk.
And you got Mr. October at point guard. So Westbrook's out. Reggie Jackson will hit a couple home run. Oh, wrong sport and wrong year. Sorry,
Yeah, I think
wrong guy.
I think Durant's mentally is going to start checking out on this team.
It could happen.
'Cause
And
it could have been a dynasty. It could have been a dynasty.
they were close. Yep, and that was something we talked about in the last episode too. Yeah, they could have been a dynasty, but the pressure's on Jeremy Lamb. They're going to still start Cephalosha for defense purposes. But, you know,
Yeah,
you
Lamb
lose
doesn't
Harden.
perform.
Yeah, I mean, you lose Harden and Kevin Martin. That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. You literally have nothing left. You got nothing left out of James Harden.
So
Now,
all eyes on you, Lamb.
he killed you in the playoffs, James Harden. He killed you in that Heat series and in the playoffs. But still, look at him now. Look at him
He
now. You know?
attracted. Yeah.
I mean,
Dwight
they
Howard.
didn't. The funny part is, though, they didn't need any more superstars in Oklahoma if they had, you know, obviously
Yeah.
Kevin Durant and
Their
Westbrook.
mistake was
but
Perkins. I mean,
Huh.
he was
Perkins.
a
Okay, whoa, I just-
complete negative.
I just
Man,
jumped
he
at
was
that
horrible.
ball. Yeah, freaking Perkins, man, he is really
Yeah.
Perkins, and the beat of a different drum.
Yeah, so that's why they're third. Yeah, Spurs.
Yeah, and I have the Spurs third. You know, they're still going to win like 55 to 60ish. All you know, they're going to win a lot of games. The Spurs. Yeah, they're not going to go away. I can't. Every time I want to pick them to go away, they don't. So they're not gonna.
Yeah.
They might be playing at 45, man. Those guys.
Yeah, and
Tim Duncan.
I think Manu is going to change up his game. I think he tried to do a little bit too much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, thought he was 10 years younger.
Mm-hmm. But it's just one of those things. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he needs to make adjustments. Be more of a spot-up shooter, right?
Yeah, yep.
Because if he's a spot-up shooter, he is lights out, my friend. That
Yeah.
guy can shoot when
That's
he
what I
wants.
think is going to happen. He's going to adjust his game.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of spoiling my pick.
That's what the older guys do. Yeah, I'm sorry. Did I piss you off?
Huh?
With that? Oh, spoiling your pick? What's that?
No, I said I'm kind of spoiling my pick.
Oh,
Showing
yeah. Oh, you're thinking of wow. Okay, fourth seed is
Memphis for me.
because they have to hear it. Wow, huh?
Just because it's close to Kufas.
You still wow. Even without their wonderful coach Lionel Hollins, huh? And even with really, even with that other team that Pumpa likes, huh?
Yep.
Wow, you know who Pumpa likes, right? Who does Pumpa like? Who's Pumpa like?
Who's it like?
The Warriors. We catch you not picking the
Well, the
Warriors.
Warriors, I don't.
That's my fourth seed, by
It's
the
a
way.
lot of. It's a. Well, the Warriors are. Oh, the Warriors is your fourth.
Yes. Yep. Sorry to cut into you. Like we could keep kind of discussing the two.
Well, for me,
Wow.
they've been together for so long,
Yeah, they have.
and there's been a lot going on with the Warriors, and there's a lot of question marks.
Really?
Yeah, with
Okay.
especially Iguodala.
Yeah. Though he could be a phenomenal fit if all
And then
worked out.
Bogut, is he going to be,
Oh yeah, you got you got that crap going on. Yeah, David Lee's injury prone.
and then Curry.
Curry's injury prone. Iguodala's kind of injury prone.
That's the only reason.
Harrison Barnes should be playing more.
It's like I think of the Memphis as the Spurs, just because they've been together for so long, so they
are
can
kind
kind
of-
of slide just because win a couple games
Yeah.
because they know each other so well.
They're kind of like a more fragile Spurs, right?
Yeah.
Because nobody's less fragile than the Spurs. They're the most, except maybe Miami, because they've been through a lot of trash talking, and they still got those two titles. That team was torn apart by everybody, and they still won it all. So they're definitely not fragile.
And for a fifth, I have Golden State.
And that's my fourth. Yeah, like I already said. Sorry. Yeah, the Warriors. I think they're so strong that they're going to have a strong year. How far will they go beyond it? Hard to say. It all depends on health. If they're healthy, they're good. They could maybe scare a team like San Antonio or Oklahoma, but we'll see.
Yeah, so saying, because
Yeah.
Memphis is not a lot of injuries going on that team.
No, they've been pretty healthy. Memphis is pretty durable, aren't they?
Yep.
They're really durable, man. That's one good thing about like the Mike Conleys of the world. I underrate that guy so much, and it was about time I stopped doing that because they're my fifth. Yes, Memphis is my fifth. It's about time I was going to have a certain team at fifth. Nah, it's Memphis. Mike Conley, man, he really is a good player, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's always healthy. He's always kicking butt. I think I was mean to him because I like Kyle Lowry so much when Lowry and Conley were there at the same time. But that was a while ago now, you know.
I don't think Bogus even going to play.
Yeah, that son of a gun. He is a joke, isn't he? Sorry for all the Australian listeners. When healthy, he's good, but he just gets hurt too much.
Yeah, joke-wise, his health is ridiculous.
In all honesty, sincerity, and all that good stuff, it's seriousness.
Yeah.
Bogut gets hurt too much.
He needs to go to the Suns.
Yeah, a lot of people do, don't they?
So who do you have at 6?
6 is finally the Houston Sprockets.
Yep. Same here.
Houston Sprockets. Yeah, they're not going to have a...
Same here.
Yeah, they're not going to be as good as some people think. They're going to make the
No,
playoffs, and they're going to lose in the first round to San Antonio or somebody like that, you know, or the Clippers or whoever. They're not going to. They're going to lose in the first round, and well, we'll see. Even though they have names on their roster, nobody really is going to take Dwight seriously until he proves it.
No.
You know, he was good on Orlando, but that was years ago now. That LA thing last year really
Yeah.
screwed that up, didn't it? Everybody's like, screw Dwight. So there was some bet, I forget who it was, who's going to have a better record between Golden State and Houston. There was a kind of a heated conversation. I think both of us are on the Warriors side in that one. So who's going to have a better record between Golden State and Houston? We're picking Golden State, I'm sure, here. Because they're fifth, obviously fifth or fourth in my case.
Yeah.
Pump
State.
of the Hoops podcast. Yep. So yeah,
What's your 7th?
7th is the Minnesota Timberwolves. Huh? You don't agree, do you? Yeah, Minnesota Timberwolves get the playoffs. They stay healthy enough. Cross your fingers.
Yeah.
Because somebody's already been hurt, so it's like you already know what's going on there, and who knows what's going to happen after that. But the Wolves will be healthy enough to finally get back to the playoffs. Congratulations, Flip Saunders and the Wolves. And I think if Oklahoma's number 2 seed, that is going to be extremely entertaining. We've seen Oklahoma and Minnesota have some epic battles. And forgive me for using the word epic. I am not a teenager, and I am not a hipster. I am so not a teenager or a hipster, it's not even funny. I'm like the polar opposite. So, yeah, it's an epic battle. Yeah, okay. Who's your 7th?
I hate to say it.
Tristan Mayer, right?
Portland.
Portland, Rip City Bad Boys, yep.
Only because of the backcourt.
It's a good backcourt, isn't it?
Once, yeah, I think they're just gonna freaking light it. I
I
mean,
mean, look at those 4 names.
Matthews
Jeez, you know?
always lights us up.
That son of a biscuit.
Always. But
Smokes
another
us.
thing, and of course, I would say now, Timberwolves 8th.
There you go.
But
There you go.
It was always because it was either Luke or JJ on them.
Yeah.
So now it's a different story.
Yeah, freaking Luke.
So defensively, it's a different story. We don't have Karolinko anymore, but now we have other
There's
guys.
the brew crew.
Yeah,
we have
who
the
are solid.
barista.
Yeah,
The barista.
especially, Jang.
Yep.
So this all depends on their development, but it's a toss-up between, the Wolves and Portland.
Mm-hmm.
Their backcourt always lights us up, and I hate that.
They always light us up, including he who shall never be named again. Yeah, he used to light us up all the time, as you remember.
Yeah, a little smirk on his face.
Son of a... I hate him so much.
Yeah.
I hate that, man.
Yeah, and you're welcome for the huge contract, by the way.
Yeah, he who shall not be named.
Yeah.
Huge, short, but huge for what we got. Yeah. They have the Rookie of the Year point guard. They have a nice backup as well. Yeah. It's so tempting to put them as, because it's between them and the Mile High City.
Yeah.
Mile High City, you know what they are, obviously.
Yeah. I like their shooting guards.
Come
I mean,
on,
they're
come
gonna light us up. They're gonna light us up.
I want to pick the Mile High because they got Nate the Great. Huh?
Well, but we have better centers.
Yeah.
Better centers, power forwards.
Power forward, yeah.
Our small forwards, if Derek.
Derek Williams? No.
If Derek can put it together.
Derek Williams, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
be seventh seed,
pretty even with I'm calling Batum.
Yeah, I see the Minnesota Timberwolves and Portland Trailblazers as arch rivals, actually.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. Defensively, we have to stop the backcourt.
Mm-hmm.
They're just gonna score.
Mm-hmm. Tristan might be laughing at us right now, saying, "Yeah, right, you're not our rival. Get out of here." But no, I think that's our arch rival right now. Yes, it used to be Denver years ago, but yeah, not anymore. No, they won too many playoff games. Denver. They won too many playoff games.
And if listeners, if you notice, that's the first time we've said anything about Denver.
Yeah, really. It's like, who's Denver? Who's Denver?
What? Who?
I have them listed as the 8th seed, but it's like, it's like flip a coin between them and Portland. Yeah.
Everyone's gone. I mean,
I'll go with Portland. I was going to say Denver, but nah, I got to go. I'm going to go with Portland. Brian Shaw is a better coach than Stotts, though. Terry Stotts of Portland. But Portland's, I mean, both of them have nice depth at the guard position, though. My goodness, Denver. Woo! I mean, I like Denver, too. It's like flip a coin, Who's it going to be, Portland or Denver? Maybe I'll say Denver just for the sake of different conversation.
Sure.
It's tough, isn't it?
Let's take a look at that Denver.
Who's on Denver? Kobe Bryant. No, yeah, right. It's the Mile High.
Fareed.
Rocky Mountain High.
The animal.
And you got Hickson and JaVale.
Got the Truth and Randy Foye.
Yeah, that son of a... He's a good shooter, though. Danilo's always good, but coming off an ACL... Ty Lawson and Andre Miller, awesome, but you also have Nate the Great. Yep, I do like Nate Robinson a lot.
And you have the Mind, JaVale McGee.
He's nuts, isn't he? And Jason Hickson. Come on, JaVale.
No longer the body.
Shaq the Mind. Kenneth Fareed, Wilson Chandler. It's an awesome... Which one?
The Mind.
Jesse the Mind Ventura, Oh, come on now. Okay, I'm just kidding.
I like Wilson Chandler. I like Wilson Chandler.
Look at you. Oh, we put there. So, this is a super long show. We've really enjoyed doing it. We hate to cut it short, right? Yeah, right. It's not short. It's probably going to be slightly shorter than last year's, slightly.
Yeah, but I'm excited for this season.
Yeah,
I said the same thing about last season.
Yeah, last season it was like the most legendary, longest show ever, but it also had the best ratings of all time, the best hits of all time. Hopefully, we can repeat it. This time we got to stay healthy. At least we don't have a broken hand coming into the season, or a Rubio coming off an ACL.
Even with that, we're still winning.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. As a team, we have to relearn that.
It's a deeper team.
We have a lot of different players once again. Like Love likes to say, we're doing a lot of shuffling.
Yeah. But at least he's finally... Yeah, we're finally going to make the playoffs this year. Finally.
Legit shooting guards.
Yep. It's sad, 7th seed, but that's just because these other teams win like 55 games every stinking year, so it's kind of... It's hard to pick us ahead of them just yet. Yeah. And if we're ahead of them, hey... Amen to that,
I'd love it if we were the 8th and the Clippers were the 1st.
Yeah, because you never know. 4-game sweep. 4-game sweep. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I mean, the matchup would be great. That would be perfect for us.
And the Thunder, though, can be really dramatic, though. Remember those? Those were some dramatic games.
Yeah.
The Thunder in Minnesota were some fun, dramatic, awesome games. And those were with, like, Rubio out or Love out.
Yeah.
I mean, full force... one-on-one back at each other. Oh my God, that could be some fun stuff.
But with the Clippers and the Wolves, it'll be a Chris Paul and a JJ flop battle.
Yeah, it sure will. It sure will. So, with that said, Wolves are back in the playoffs. We are extremely excited to be back.
Yes,
and we really hope you listen to this show. We've really enjoyed recording it. It is as late as it possibly could be, isn't it? At least for this guy. At least for this guy, he's got some
Some splaining to do.
Got some splaining and some lawn mowing to do in 5 minutes. No, I'm kidding, basically. No. Thank everybody so much for listening. Really super Yeah, we can't do the Facebook on this one. We're going to have to slide it into the next episode. So do apologize for that. I haven't been very active on that. But yeah, do join the Facebook page. Simply click like. Timberwolves Explosion, Minnesota Timberwolves Show. Click like on that. Twitter account at Wolves Explosion. Thank you so much for that. Yes, sir. If you do give that a follow anyway. And at Forecaster TE is yours, correct? Yep. So all one. Well, obviously there's no underscore or anything. It's just it is what it is. So no spaces or funky letters in the way or whatever the word is.
And please call in.
And please do call in. We have the phone line is 209-736-7877. 209-736-7877. It is a voicemail. Do treat it as such. Mention you're calling it for Timberwolves Explosion, and the floor is yours for a minute or two. Yes, sir. So, yes, it's we're really excited. Yep, to make it to say it for the 99,000th time because why not? It's fun. Thank God for Flip Saunders and not David Kahn. So, tell a friend about the show. Rate us on iTunes. If you like the show, please give us a positive rating. Do enjoy. And again, like and follow the Twitter accounts. And there you go. That's all there is to it. We'll be back soon to talk about some preseason basketball. Correct?
Yeah. And thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. And good night, good morning, good afternoon.